Come on, trying to get this situation figured out here. So with this new way that they're doing these lives on YouTube, I have to do some setup. So good morning, everybody. I'm in on top of some mountain in West Virginia. It's time for trucker. Okay, I think Umberto. Good morning, and thanks for being the first one in and the first like. Appreciate you. Don Schonger's in the house. Old School Trucking. Good morning. I'm sipping today from my brand new DIY coffee mug. Trucker don't care about your feelings. And so I also got my shirt, which I debuted on last Monday's live. I did it Monday because I couldn't do it Sunday because the baby was crying. And so, anyways, today is the first day that I am sipping the coffee out of it. Yes, it's delicious. Now, I did not uh push off Snorlord's coffee cup, 2 cups to the side. I'm just breaking in my new DIY. And so having some coffee, Snorlord. See, you mentioned his name and there he is. My Adventures is in the house. Umberto's in the house. I want to try to bring you on, Umberto, in a little bit here, just for about 20 minutes, so you can give everybody the update. Welcome back is in the house. Coach Rhett Vet is in the house saying good morning. Turn on the bubbles mode. Can I do that? Hang on. I don't see that I can do that here. I think I can only do that. Oh no, Recycle Hooligan did it. I don't know how to I don't know how to do it. If somebody wants to let me know how to do it, I'll do it. My adventure says driving, heading home. How are you? I'm doing great today. I'm doing great. I'm feeling a little stranded today. I'm in West Virginia. As you know, the state is not real trucker friendly, and where I had to pick up, I wanted to get as close as I could to, so I opted to, and the weather was wonky yesterday, and so I was scared to death, and it was just about to freeze. So it looked on the temperature gauge, and so I opted to get as close as I could to the shipper, and then shut down, and then take my 34. So I'm without shower facilities. I'm without uh there's a bat there. I'm parked in one of those dirt lots that somebody was so gracious to make in an area like this. And there's a Go Mart down the road just a tiny bit. So I can walk over there to use their bathroom facilities. And it's not real convenient. Not real convenient, but I'm just sitting here waiting. And thank you for that. What is that? Thank you. Somebody just super chatted. Let me catch up before I get too far behind. Lloyd Goff is in the house saying good morning, young lady. The Lord says I've been replaced. No, I just stated you have not been replaced. I just have to break in my DIY coffee cup. I'm sipping some French vanilla coffee this morning. Not with the creamer though. See, no creamer in there. It's the flavored coffee. No, you can never be replaced. Okay, I don't know what the trucking. Dan Rumble is slurping coffee here in East Virginia. Okay, we're kind of close. RGB says good morning. But Brown says good morning. My Charlie. Umberto says good morning. Tolga's in the house saying oi oi. Wish a shiny Shiny morning to all. Buck says is out walking me right now. Oh, my Charlie's walking me right now. Okay. Yeah, you can't let that happen. Can't let that happen. Snowlord says, I'm okay with being replaced. I'm a husband. Shut up. Mayor's Kitchen in the house saying hi with the big pink wave. Thanks for coming in, Mayor's. We're about to just chat, have some trucker chat in here. Recycle Hooligan says, hey, it's the 3 little circles when you select. Okay. Coach Vet says, first load, new company. Congratulations. I hope it all goes very smoothly for you, Coach. That's always exciting to hear. Fate Trucking did the super chat. Thanks, Fate. Trucking with Timo says, good morning. I see you replaced the snow. Okay. Mayra says, some love. Well, thank you. We do this I try to do this consistently every Sunday morning for coffee. So if you want to stick around, hit the like and hit the subscribe and set your bell. And I do some stuff throughout the week sometimes. I'm a very busy truck driver, so it's not always real consistent, but I do pop in when I can. Fate says on that super chat, buy that Fate Trucking coffee mug. Oh wait, I'm not a sellout. Do you have a Fate Trucking coffee mug? I guess I better go check out you got a merch tag? What's going on? I feel like I'm missing a coffee mug. Trucking with Timo says, laughing at Fate Trucking. Snorlord says, Mrs. A says, hi. Good morning, Mrs. A. I'm excited because I have finally made a load plan where I'm going to get to spend a 34 in Springfield with the Snorler family. At least I'm hoping that they will have time to hang out with me because I've been trying to do it, and they said if I did, they would take me to the caves and I'll get to see some caves. I've never been seen a cave before, and so I'm like a little kid excited about that right now. And I super duper want to meet Mrs. A. So I'm excited to do that. Like, so, God, I hope nothing happens with my load so I can keep the plan. And I hope it works out with their schedule because I have no idea what they have planned, but I hope we can make it work. I will be in town whenever I get in town. I know I have to drive there, so I think I have to pick it up Friday, and I'm gonna have to like run the whole day to get there, and then so I should probably roll in Friday night, and so Saturday morning I should be good. I have to sit on that load all weekend, which I normally try not to do with loads just because my trailer doesn't say your warehouse on it for free. So, but sometimes, you end up with loads like that, right? And this is one of those loads. So in order to make all this work, I have to free warehouse some freight for the weekend. And then I deliver super early Monday morning. So that's the schedule if everything runs smoothly. Mark Diamond's in the house saying hi, Shannon. It's been a while. Yes, it has, Mark. I hope all is well with you. Old School Trucking says, I wish everyone a good morning from the great state of Texas. Norlord says, I'm a husband, so listen, there will be no negative energy talk in this chat. Asher Rains is in the house. Welcome, Asher Rains. You are new. Hello from Mexico. Yay. I love to see people come in here from different countries. It's super cool. I hope all is well, Asher. Recycled Hooligan says, give some thumbs up, y'all. Yeah, hit the like for me, y'all. Marish, it says greetings from Indonesia. Oh, thank you. That's fantastic. We're reaching all the way across the world with Shannon Thomas Trucking. Oh my goodness. My name is Nobody says good morning. Thank you for coming in. My name is Nobody. Coach Coach Redvet retracted a message. Buck Bronson's better to be a has-been than to have never been. Umberto says, how's everyone's weekend going so far? CB says, reminder, Snorlord, remove that order of protection on Shannon. Okay, you know what? You're forcing me to do this. Here is my Snorlord cup, and here is my DIY cup. Ooh. There we go. Now what you got? You can't say it. Alfalfa says, morning y'all from Chattanooga. They have one of those escape experience places here. Sipping coffee from my Big Chief Truck Auto Plaza, Fergus Falls, Minnesota. I'm going to Minnesota this week. Russell Freight Services says, good morning, everyone. Old school says, Shannon. Recycle Hooligan says, not another country, just out in the country. Yeah, I get people in from way far away. Like, so I hope they enjoy it. I'm an American lady trucker, and we just talk about trucking stuff. So if that interests you, welcome. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you're notified when we get on. So where it says take that DIY. Yeah, let me look at me. I'm so team right now. Okay. I have my Snorlord cup. I have my DIY cup. I have my leg trucking hat, and I have my wheel burner t-shirt. Tell me who else can pull this off. Okay? Am I missing anybody? Oh, my nomadic Brit shirt is what I'm missing. I do have a nomadic Brit shirt. What else do I have? I also obviously have my leg trucking hoodie, 2 hoodies, and all of that. I can't wear all the shirts at the same time, right? But this is fabulous. I'm gonna put this on the thumbnail, as a matter of fact. So this is pretty good, okay, for what I got. I almost got all you guys covered here, except for nomadic Brit. Gold Phoenix is finally here. It says, good morning, I need coffee. Yeah, get the coffee going. CB says, don't believe it, old school. It's an act. Shannon is a gangster that will shove a knife into your ribs without hesitation. Only if necessary, CB. Okay, I try not to let that person out anymore. You know, I don't want to be the girl that has to shank anybody. There was a time in my life I had to be pretty on my toes. And that's most of the time when you go home to Flint. Recycle Hooligan says you're national global now, right? International Shannon. Buck Brown says now I got to get my own coffee cup now. Hey, I've been telling you guys to go to Snorlord's merch tent and get yourself one of these. He has 2 styles. This is the first style, and then he has the Snorlord Cup 2.0, which I call it, and it has the strength for today, hope for tomorrow on the back, or on the front. I got that one around here too. Okay. But yeah, and look at this is if you wanted to see it in person, this is the DIY mug. It says truckin' don't care about your feelings. Okay. You can get this at DIY's merch tent. I could so easily fall into like a home shopping network presentation. I could sell you stuff, guys. Old school says CB. I'm hesitant though. I'm what? What am Oh, he said, oh, and if I'm a sweetheart or not. I really, I really just, okay. This is the thing. I'm Irish and I'm a Sagittarius. Okay. If you know anything about that, like, there's a boundary that you can't cross. I'm just saying. No, I would never hurt another. Like, I love the Lord and I love people. I, like, I wouldn't want to hurt. No, it's a Shannon is a karambit collection. Karambit? Am I saying that right? Okay, let me check this out. Okay. So I was gonna I can talk about some news topics today, and I might. But I did want Umberto. Are you still in here? Put in something in the chat if you are, because I did invite Umberto to come on and share where his situation was. A month ago, he was on our live chat, and his truck had caught on fire. So I was going to invite him to come in and give the update. Uh, Phoebe says, I heart Shannon, but I can assure you she can beat down anyone. James Brace. I'm James Brace. James Brace. Where are you from? I'm just curious. Are you also from Michigan? Uh, Jell is in the house. Welcome, James Brace and Jell. You guys are new folks here. I hope that you enjoyed. This is just a coffee chat. We just talk about whatever, and I leave. It's we're kicking off a new week in trucking this week, and I just want to send out positive vibes, have positive coffee conversation, and just hang out for a little bit before we start our week again. My favorite spice, um, cayenne pepper. Yeah, cayenne pepper. Gold Phoenix says, why am I just now noticing how straight your teeth are? They're like perfect. Oh, really? Well, probably because you've been listening to my videos and not watching. I've had these teeth for many years. And you saw me in person, you silly. What do you mean? And I do have a new phone, so maybe because the camera's better, I don't know. Bug Brown says like a cup with me on it, but I'm gonna put chicken legs and straight. Oh my gosh, I would have to buy that. I just would. Umberto says yes, I'm here. Truck burn on 30th December. Yep. Okay. Yeah, but you came on the show like a month ago. Old School Trucking says I'm part Irish along with being a Scorpio. Oh, Joe says, do you have a podcast? Well, this is kind of it, Joe. I'm trying to figure out all this fancy YouTuber stuff. I don't really know the difference between a podcast and a live chat because, like, what's the difference? What's the difference in your opinion, Joe? Put it in there. I can invite people on. We can do interviews. I can sit here and just talk and stuff. So I don't know what constitutes the difference of a podcast. James Bray says Canada. Okay. Okay. Well, welcome to Canada. We got lots of countries in the house today. Russell Freight Services says I had to replace 2 steer tires for alignment, cost $1,400. Are you still with Dart, Russell? Because those should be cheaper than that. I got my tires when I was at Dart with my Freightliner. We got the tire program and it was like $450 a tire. Sean McFlorian, that sounds Irish. That name definitely sounds Irish. Can I have a shout out? Shout out to Sean McFlorinen. I'm sorry, I messed up your name. Shout out to Sean. Where you from, Sean? What's going on? You got a channel? What you doing? Yeah. Give me a thumbs up if you don't mind, and subscribe and hit the bell so you can hang out. Buck Brown says sounds great. Sounds about right. Okay. That would be Russell Freight Service. Yeah, I'm just wondering about that discount though. Okay, so let me see if I can get Umberto on here. Forgive me while I try this. Yes. Okay. I wish Wheel Burner was in here right now. I don't know if I have your. I guess I have to have your phone number. So let me see if I have. I don't. Do you have my emailing me? My email is smt@solid-fleet.com. I must have your phone number. Okay. If you can send it to Dar or Burner, and if they're in there, and if they can send it to me, I have to get your phone number in order to send you the link. I guess that's the deal. Yeah. So shout out to Sean from Canada, Sarah Hire, Sarah, hey Chapman. Hi, is it Sarah? Sarah. Sorry, it's hard to read, but hello. Thank you for coming in. Russell Freight Services says yes. I got 2 Brandy Bridgestones. Why the price though? Norma Martinez. Good morning, Norma. Welcome. And she says, "What are you?" I'm a lady trucker. I do run on the spot market here in the U.S. And so I live in the truck and I have my own business and I operate that business and I have a puppy with me. That's Dee Dee. You can see her on some of the other videos. And we just hang out and talk trucking. And I love to be positive and give positive energy into the world and lots of love. So every Sunday we have a conversation. We have a coffee chat because we're all waking up and drinking our coffee and just getting a brand new week started. So I love it. I'm gonna get so many cool thumbnails out of this. Russell Freight Services says the 3-axle. Steve, I see your comment, and I'm gonna say graciously thank you for what you intended, but YouTube hides the bad words in there or review from my moderators, just so you know. But thank you for the compliment. Tolga says probably vertical stream is on trends of YouTube Shorts. Yes, and so I'm trying to take advantage of that because I want to grow my channel and I want more subscribers and I want people that can offer, that want to have the conversations and offer some different perspectives or ask questions or learn about trucking or whatever it is. So I'm trying to take advantage of that now. Toto Tolomo is in the house saying hi. Neptune Echo says hello. I just joined. What is happening? We're just having coffee. We're having a morning coffee chat, talking about trucking stuff. Joe Cruz says, "Where are you driving to?" So I'm currently in West Virginia in the U.S. and I am headed over to Illinois. And so this week I have my whole thing planned out. I'm going to Illinois. I think I'm going to Minnesota. And then I'm coming back down, or maybe over to Wisconsin. I don't know, but I'm going to be in the Midwest. I got myself all booked up in the Midwest. So, like, I'm booked out for the next week. And so I think that key right now with the market being where it is, like, I am staying booked ahead, And so I bet you're wondering, like, hey, how's that working out for you? Well, I did have a snafu with my string of loads. So I did take a little financial hit because one of the loads I couldn't make the next pickup because of how long the other load took. So I did have to wipe out the string of loads and then start all over again and build the rest of the week back out. So I did that. And I lost a few dollars, but that's what happens when you book your loads out, like that. So a lot of people would say, well, I don't book my loads out because of that reason. Well, things happen. And yes, but my thing is that, well, number one, I want to make sure that my truck has work lined up. Number two, I think it's good to pick the loads before everybody else wakes up and does. So I'm trying to get a jump on freight, the loads, and I think that that's what that provides me. And I know that does, as a matter of fact. I'm not just trying to be like, I think so. I get to get these loads booked before everybody else does. So that's the advantage to me. And I have a great relationship with my broker. So when things happen like this, they're very helpful to help me just reschedule everything. And I don't get any crap from them. Like, they know the quality of my work and they're pleased with my performance and my carrier's performance, so they don't give us too much crap. Recycled Hooligan says restrict to over 18 control. I think I have that set. Joe Cruz says after the winter we'll be heading to St. Louis to pick up more trucks and equipment to bring back to Texas. Really? Okay. Are you one of those guys that buys trucks and then takes them down there and then like sells them to Mexico or something? I heard about that. I don't know. Texas is like loaded with trucks. Umberto says, yeah, I do. That also makes sure I have loads when I went, have hours to drive. Yeah. So where the heck is Wheelburner? I'm sorry. Can you email me, Umberto? Or did you? Let me see if I don't see an email yet, Umberto. Gregorio Domingos from Canada. You're a very beautiful lady. You have amazing, beautiful eyes. Well, thank you. Praise the Lord. He made me, and I get my blue eyes from my mom and dad because they both have blue eyes. Uh, Good morning in chat. Hello, everyone. Late to the party. You're not too late. You're not too late. I just been reading through the comments right now. Umberto says I did send my number to your Instagram. Oh, okay. I forgot about that. Let's check it out. Let's see if I still don't see where I can get the bubbles on here, guys. I don't. Like, when I press the three buttons, it gives me two options. It says add guest and share. I don't get the bubbles option, so I don't know. Everybody's saying hi. Saying hi to KB because KB is in the house. KB's been going through a little pickle over there with this truck. He had to get the clutch fan. Bear with me, guys. I'm gonna try to get Umberto in here so he can share his story about what is going on. I think it's very exciting. assume it's on my, was it my channel, my Shannon Thomas Trucking on Instagram. Go give me a follow, you guys, if you're Instagram people. I don't do much on Instagram. YouTube is my spot, but I think it's on my, see if I can see it on Messenger. It must be on my, oh, there it is. Okay. Bear with me, guys. I'm sorry. I found his, okay. Umberto, I found it. Oh gosh, I hope I can't, I don't. Oh, yeah. This is the funny part of my show where you get to see me try to figure stuff out. Oh God. Okay. Still got everybody? Okay, KB, I just sent you the link, and because I have to have already texted that person in order to send the link, so will you please forward that message to Umberto? I put his number in that thing. Okay. Appreciate the teamwork, brother. Where you from, my dear? Oh, I am from the USA. BJ PA is in the house. Russia is wow. Wow. Okay. Hit the like for me. All of you international people and subscribe and hit the bell so that you can keep on coming in and hanging out with us. So for those of you that are new, if you're still here, this is a trucking community chat. A lot of truckers get on here and we talk about trucking stuff. So and I tend to get a little bit silly and we just have coffee and it's all good. Like you can just come have coffee with us at the Trucker Cafe. Okay, you're welcome. Please keep it clean. With love from Russia. That's fascinating. Joe Cruz says, no, the company I work for pays us to drive up there and pick up the truck's equipment and bring back to Texas or to Mexico all over. Oh, so they buy the trucks, Joe? and then you come up and you transport them. Okay, that's interesting. S125 is in the house saying, "Hey Shannon, hey S125, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you." Uh, it's get your coffee. You know what? Here, I'm drink something. Don Junger says it looks like I'm looking at a frozen screen. There's something a Russian name that I can't read. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. It's great to see all the different folks in here today. Umberto says I can't go now. Shannon, give me a couple minutes. Phone is almost dead, but sent me the invitation. Okay. KB, were you able to send that to him? I hope KB. Where is darn wheel burner at? Because I know they have your numbers. Um, Tolga, this is one of the best communities on YouTube you can find. All you folks are gladly welcome. Yes, we have. Let me just tell. Let's just recap. We have Mexico, Canada, Russia. The one girl. Who am I missing? Forgot what she said. I'm sorry. We have. Oh, there she is. Wait. Indonesia. We have also Indonesia. Um, wow. So that's pretty cool. I just sent you my number again on the Instagram. I got the number. I need KB to send it for me. Send it for me, KB. I just sent you a text. Um, Toga says, KB salute mate. You haven't seen me either. Crypto 9 God is in the house saying hello. Good morning, Crypto. Hope you got your coffee. So I had a pretty good week this week. I did have to change some loads. We're gonna talk about some trucking topics because that's what I wanted to talk about. Everything went pretty smooth, and that's what I've been doing over the past couple weeks. I've been booking my loads ahead, and I've been running pretty hard to the point where by Friday or Saturday, I need to reset my clock. So, which is typically what I do every single week. That's how I run. So I run all week, and then by the weekend my clock is out, and I have to stop. And so when I did have to switch my loads to the where I lost some dollars, it was rough. It was rough to find something that made any sense. And so I had to make some things that barely made sense. But I got loads. I don't want to sit, right? So that backs up my theory right now that booking ahead like I'm doing is the best situation for me. I'm gonna deal with the hiccups as they come up. Recycled Hooligan says, "Hey, I'll holler back at you. I gotta go check on Mama." Okay. Blessings on her today. Oh, she's feeling well. Joe Cruz says, "Well, love to. Well, love, I have to go hand wash the truck today and clean out the truck, so it's going to be a long, hot day. Be safe out there. Much love." Joe, thanks for coming in. Thanks for sharing with us what you do. That's really cool. And much love back at you. I hope you subscribe and hit the bell and hang out. And we'll check in with you and see what you're doing and see how it's going for you and stuff. Um, Colin Phillips, somebody handle that comment, please. Um, okay. Katie sent it to Umberto. Okay, so when Umberto gets a chance, I think he can just press that link and he'll pop in here, okay? And then we're going to talk to Umberto about his situation. For the new people that don't know about Umberto's situation, Umberto is a Canadian trucker, and in December, his truck just caught on fire and burnt to the ground. So he's been off, unable to work, to drive for that amount of time. That's what, December, January, February, so about 2 months, 2 solid months. And finally, things are changing in his situation, but I don't want to ruin the story. So we want him to tell the update. Colin Phillips says get back in the kitchen. Sorry. Two known Brawlster says not sorry. Can my moderators please handle the comments? Pretty please. We don't have or hold those kind of meetings in here, folks. So if that's all you got to say, it is deemed unvaluable to the chat. The trolls have arrived, guys. The trolls have arrived. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, back to topic. I'm not gonna pay attention to that. Please, moderators, get that. Okay. Let's go back to what I wanted to talk about. I've read some news today from CDO Life. I'm going to give them full credit. So this information that I'm about to share with you is some information from the CDL Life newsletter. So I'm going to give credit. So I'm going to do that. But let's take a look at it because it's a series of like 5 stories of silly trucker antics, okay, that did not end up well. And we can talk about it. It's something fun to talk about. Because it's crazy stories. I read the news, but these are pretty cool things to talk about. We're just looking for chatter today. Okay, this was interesting. So, Horse Stables is in the house, and Cynthia is in the house. Cynthia Daniel. I hope I said that right, Cynthia. Thank you guys for coming in, checking us out today. Okay, to topic. This week's top news, according to CDL Life, there was an OTR truck driver arrested in Ohio on 650 charges. So I'm like, what? 650, like what? This appears to be a woman, but I can't really tell. No disrespect. Doesn't tell us. It's yeah, it's a woman. Okay. So let's look in. The person has 2 names. Was arrested in Columbus, Ohio on Friday. The police received assistance from the Spring Township Police Department in Bellefonte, Pennsylvania, regarding a warrant for this person with 2 names. The driver had a staggering 649 warrants for her arrest, including 322 felonies and 327 misdemeanors related to theft. As an over-the-road truck driver, she was believed to be in the Columbus area. So this is a woman. Phoebe, you thought You thought I was. With seamless coordination between Columbus police detectives and patrol officers, the team successfully apprehended this person without incident on February 16th. So they're going to extradite her. Okay. It doesn't really give us any details. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay. According to the Spring Township Police Department out of Pennsylvania, Keith was issued 649 misdemeanor and felony charges on February 2nd. So 2 weeks later, they caught her. Related to the theft of money from a relative. The 649 charges include criminal use of communication facility, identity theft, accessing a device issued to another without authorization, and theft by taking property. So they have her in custody and they're extradited. Okay, that's all we got on that story. Yeah, that's kind of crazy, right? Richard Donnelly, hello. Let's see the next one. Trucking company used earpieces to help CDL test takers cheat. This is gonna fire everybody. It's one thing that fires me up, and I'll tell you why. Because our point of entry in trucking should be more difficult. It should be more challenging. And I know, at least in Michigan, when I took my CDL test or I take any of my certification retests or whatever, they make sure there is a security guard in there and they make sure you have nothing in your ears. They make sure your phone is put away from you before you sit down to take these tests at the computer. Okay. David Edwards is in the house, channel member. Down Stronger says, watch all the charges will be dropped. So I think the responsibility for this story relies on where the tests are being taken, because never should they be able to have anything in their ears, right? So this is about a trucking company in Illinois, according to CDL Life newsletter. A trucking company in Illinois used earpieces to help CDL test takers cheat in exchange for money. New court documents reveal. The company is called Maximum Services Inc. in Island Lake, Illinois. Appeared in a Chicago court on Wednesday, February 21st for charges related to the production of fraudulent identification documents, according to the record. This kind of stuff scares me because these people are driving out here with us, right? You know the rest. According to the Northwest Herald, between 2019 and 2022, this company helped a number of CDL test takers cheat on the written portion of the CDL exam, allowing the individuals to obtain a CDL fraudulently. The criminal complaint alleges that the leader of that company organized an elaborate scheme that invited potential truckers looking to cheat on the CDL exam to his trucking business. So he's inviting truckers looking to cheat on the CDL exam to his trucking business, and his co-conspirators then outfitted each individual with a earpiece synced to their phone and a microphone to hide in their shirt collar. The test takers were instructed to Secretary of State facilities that offered an audio version of the test, where they would secretly call this leader of the company and his conspirators and leave the phone on while taking the audio test. They would then listen to the test through the secret phone call and then provide the test taker with the answers through the earpiece. Pakistan is in the house. Asan Khan. I hope I said that right. Love back to you in Pakistan. Thank you, Pakistan. Thanks for coming in. David Edwards. Katie's talking crap to you. To us. Okay. This is irritating to me. So this man and his colleagues collected at least $500 from each person that they helped cheat. So this is a scam. They got these poor folks that wanted to pass their CDL, paid these guys to help them cheat on the CDL test. The number of people who used the cheating scheme has not been released. That should freak you out, truckers. That freaks me out. It irritates me. So that was crazy story number 2. Here's crazy story number 3. According to CDLlife.com. Okay. Trucker used company card to buy 31,000 in lottery tickets. You see this guy? My brother bought $31,000 in lottery tickets on the company card. I'm going to say responsibility lies on the company. They should not allow. There's a cutoff. And then, like at DART and at any other place, you need to call in and get authorization to do stuff, right? Here you go on this one. A concrete trucker used a company card to buy $31,000 in lottery tickets and is now facing charges in Florida. The 47-year-old concrete truck driver was arrested on February 5th in Clearwater, Florida, after admitting to buying a couple $1,000s of scratch-offs with the card given to him by his employer. That fam is in the house saying, dang. David Edwards says, may I propose an idea? Not the proposal, though. I earned my CDL the hard way. Right. I think the point of entry really needs both. Welcome that fam. Welcome into the coffee chat today, the Trucker Cafe. Don Chunger says, but did he win? He was looking at it as a loan. Oh, I wonder if he would have split the winnings with the company. That's a good question. According to Fox 13 News, the owner of All Phase Paving discovered thousands of dollars of unrecognized purchases on the card from September 2023. The owner then contacted the police. Only 3 people had access to the cards tied to the company's bank account. The police quickly traced the charges back to this man. He was found to have spent a total of $31,693 at multiple convenience stores. The owner confronted the man about the charges and he quickly admitted to spending. A owner at one of the gas stations also told the police that he often drove his work truck to the store and purchased the scratch-offs. So the man has been charged with scheme to defraud. Now, there is no news whether he won or not, okay? So DIY Semi is in the house. Good morning, DIY. I've been debuting coffee out the cup today. In case you missed it, you can watch the replay. But yeah, look at DIY. We got this going. Everybody, I'm only missing Nomadic Brits t-shirt. Dron Patel is in the house saying hi. Welcome. Hello. It's great to see the new people in here today. Don says he was looking at it as a loan. David says I will message you privately. And welcome DIY Semi into the house of coffee. I hope your coffee's piping hot and fresh. And we're talking about crazy trucker stories right now. David Edwards saying hi, and Jaywalk is in the house. Hey, Jaywalk, what's up? Haven't seen you in a little while. I hope all is well. I do, and thanks for coming in to have coffee with us this morning. Toga says, all right, I'm back. Hello, DIY. And Grind and Pray KB says hi to DIY as well. Okay, so the brother spent the money. The brother doesn't say if he won or not. I'm curious about that. That would be interesting to know. I'm going to assume he didn't because he kept working. Or maybe that was his cover. Here's another crazy story about trucking. According to CDLLife.com, trucker ticketed for unsafe speed after crashing into the port entry inspection. This headline says, okay, this is all he got, and he actually crashed. Let's see. After a trucker hauling snowmobiles was ticketed, start over. A trucker hauling snowmobiles was ticketed after crashing into the port of entry inspection building in New York on Sunday. Dan Calcaterra is in the house saying, good morning, hope all is well with you. Congratulations on all the recent grandbabies. They're wonderful. And oh yeah, and DIY had a birthday just a couple days ago, so we're gonna give him some love and a happy birthday. My name is Nobody's in the house. What is up? David Edwards says who's getting stuff while listening. This guy. David, you are kicking my butt. You know what? And hey, by the way, on the Samsung Health thing, I told you guys last time. I said there's somebody else named Mika or Micah in there. Well, my conversation this morning with that person revealed that it is Trucking with MC. So Trucking with MC is also joined in. If anybody wants to join our Samsung Trucker Step Challenge, I have provided a link in the description where you should be able to connect if you tap in it. I don't get any money off it. It's just a link to it. So it's to the February challenge. So you can find it in the description. It's already. Okay. So the trucker hauling snowmobile was ticketed after crashing into the port of entry inspection building in New York on Sunday. The incident occurred at 9 a.m. February 18th at the port of entry, located on Wellesley Island, New York, amid winter weather conditions. Oh, see, he might be able to use that to his advantage. 34-year-old Canadian driver. There you go, Canada. This is your driver. I won't say the name. Struck yellow pole barriers, a fire hydrant, and a port of entry inspection building, ripping the door off the building. The passenger in the semi-truck suffered minor cuts in the crash, and no one was inside the inspection building when the crash occurred. The driver was ticketed for speed not reasonable and prudent and moving from the lane unsafely. He was reportedly hauling a load of snowmobiles. The Wellesley Island Fire Department shared several photos of the damage caused by the crash. This is pretty. Let me see if I can show you. Pretty bad. That's the picture. Oh, here's another one. Check it out. Relax and be happy now is in the house. I like that name. Hi. Welcome, welcome. Jaywalk says all is well. I'm usually just listening while rolling. Well, I appreciate you. You've been hanging out with me. I love that thing. This guy, he says. Okay, so there's that. So I'm gonna assume that they didn't, which is weird. They didn't hit him too hard because of the weather conditions. So maybe he just pulled in too fast, huh? And this is not a happy story. 2 truckers dead in a fiery multiple big rig crash. at Georgia Welcome Center. I was just through there. 2 people are killed in a multi-vehicle crash at a Georgia Welcome Center in Fort Wentworth on Wednesday night. The crash occurred at the Welcome Center off I-95 southbound and mile marker 111 near Savannah, Georgia. According to the Georgia State Patrol, the semi-truck entered the rear parking area of the Welcome Center at a high rate of speed, striking a parked semi-truck and setting off a chain reaction crash that ultimately involved 5 semi-trucks and a vehicle hauling camper. I'm gonna bet you that this is when the trucks are, when you park on the shoulder at the entrance of the rest area. I know that we are discouraged at Lake Trucking to ever do that. Only in an emergency would I do that. Like, I literally have to park there. And I mean, I really better have to, because this is not the first time these types of situations have happened, right? Chief Freight Hauler is saying, good morning, everyone. Yeah, and he's probably listening right now. Umberto was charging his phone, trying to get ready to come in. So hit the like if you haven't. I respectfully ask. I hope you're enjoying today's show. I'm trying to bring some topics in so we can have truck and stuff to talk about. That's kind of crazy. So if you're new here, please subscribe, hang out, check it out, watch me for a little bit, and if you like it, if you don't, then not mad at you. I appreciate you just okay, so that's obviously a chain reaction, and there's a video. This is horrible. So drivers, especially new drivers, this is why you don't want to park in the areas that are not designated to park. It's very dangerous. So that's what they got. So let's see if anybody was hurt. The driver of the semi truck that initially struck the second semi truck was pronounced dead. So you pull there to sleep. You don't make it to the next day. This is how dangerous that can be. Don't know if the driver coming in so fast, because sometimes drivers make last minute decisions to be like, okay, I think I can park there, whatever, and they come in too fast. Cars do it too. Sometimes I've thought some of these stories like, oh, the driver must have fell asleep and hit the truck on the side of the road. Anything can happen. That's why you don't want to park there. And I know we are struggling for parking spaces. I know. Trust me. I am. Thank God there's a little dirt lot here that will allow us to park in. I wouldn't have nowhere to park right now. The driver of the second semi truck was believed to have been asleep when the crash occurred, and that driver also died. Two. Is that it? Yeah, that's all the information. That somebody posted on Facebook. It's messy. So let's not, as much as possible, always never park in those areas. We don't know who's falling asleep, man. We don't know what's going on. And the last thing any of us need is to not wake up the next morning or get pummeled by smooshed into between trucks and then fires and all that. So I feel really bad that this happened. And I'm sure the guy that caused it is devastated. But there's a part of me, I'm not going to lie, that says, maybe he couldn't read the sign that said 5 miles an hour or 10 miles an hour. Sorry, it's always in my mind. I'm irritated by people that can't read signs and still get their that thing bothered. Yeah. So I lost my chat. There we go. James Bray says, new school trucker. Cheap Bray Holler says, they think the driver had a medical emergency. Yeah, I would hope so. James Bray says, Ontario. Toga says, I wish an excellent day to you. Also says, I want to drop in and wish you a very good morning. Thank you, Old School. My chat froze for a few minutes, so I'm sorry if I missed it and you're already gone. He's going to McAllen, Texas. Especially entrances drives way too fast, slowing down at first. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, KB. David Edwards says, I try to shut down before the parking lots get full, but I'm still learning the thing. Yeah. Yeah, so a lot of time, like for me, adjusting my schedule to when I drive and when I have to stop because my clock is going to run out, and trying to pick up those loads and stay to that schedule so I have a place to park, or at least I know I have an easier time finding a place to park. All those things are included when you're making your decisions about your work schedule and your work schedule, right? Everybody knows. And maybe I didn't at the beginning, but then I started to figure out. Once I started having more and more trouble parking, I'm like, okay, I have to do something. I'm too tired to be facing that challenge, like too mentally exhausted. So I had to make some changes in my schedule to be healthier, more alert, and make it easier for myself to find parking. So that means the time in which I choose to stop driving. Okay, so I can adjust my schedule like that accordingly. And so that's what I needed to do. Katie says, yeah, most companies call it sitting duck policy. Cannot park on the shoulders, on off ramp, side road, rest area, entrances, etc. Very dangerous situations. Yeah. Melissa Wade is in the house saying, salute. Thanks, Melissa. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate the new people coming in, checking it out today. That's pretty cool. Please hit the thumbs up on your way in or out, and subscribe if you like having a positive coffee chat on Sunday morning with a bunch of truckers, because that's what we do around here. Old School says I had to get more coffee. Jane Leninger is in the house saying hello. Good morning, Jane. Thanks for coming in and checking it out. We do a coffee chat every Sunday morning. I try to do every Sunday. Sometimes I miss a Sunday, but we do. This is the Trucker Cafe, and we just hang out at coffee time and try to kick the week off with some positive vibes. Pedro C is in the house saying, "Oi, good morning from Brazil." Oh, thank you, Pedro. That's cool. Now we have Brazil now. So we're getting a lot of countries in the house today. I welcome you all, and I hope you all subscribe and hit the like. And we love to have new faces in here for our Trucker Cafe chat. Wheelburner is finally here. Thank God. Now we can be. Carly Hall is in the house saying, hey, welcome, Carly. Carly? I hope I'm saying that right. Carly? I'm not. I'm sorry, but welcome. Thank you for coming in. Lloyd Golf says, I am from West. By God, Virginia. I currently live in Georgia. My mom still lives in there and I visit often. Do you know what else, Lloyd? Dee Dee is from West Virginia. Probably a year and a half ago now, I picked up this little tiny puppy from West Virginia from a farm. And she became a trucker. And so we are in her home state. Alfalfa's in the house saying generally no actual parking spaces available after 5 p.m. Generally, right. Right. So you got to think ahead. You got to manage your time. You got to be so organized that you got. And I'm talking to myself too, because this is what I try to practice. I'm not always super successful every single day. You know, you get tired, you get stressed out, all of that. And I'm gonna make a fresh hot cup of coffee. Time management is so key being a truck driver. It is so key. And I think that a lot of people in the world struggle with that because life is so busy and there are so many distractions, notifications going off, and bills due, and kids, all this, right? So, this is a discipline in so many ways, not only in your finances. And if you're an owner operator running your own business, you have that, which, if you're doing that, then you absolutely have to be on top of your time and your money 100% of the time. And so that is why so many have a lot more difficulty managing their health. You're not getting out of here without me talking about your health. You have a lot to manage, owner operators, fleet owners, and then you guys have families, right? Or marriages, or whatever. Time management is key. If you can't get on top of your time, talking to myself too, it makes it more stressful out here. Which, what does that do? We know raises your cortisol, hurts your health. You know. So if you look at it from this way, managing your time can cost you your life if you don't do it properly, because you're going to end up in a bad parking spot that exposes you to much danger, right? Wheel burner, good. I've been waiting. So I gotta show this wheel burner because he'll have fun. Have fun getting a kick out of this. Okay, I have my light trucking hat. I have my Wheel Burner Express shirt, and I have my DIY mug, and I have my snow. How you like that, Wheel Burner? Is that being a team player or what? CB says, just watch dash cam footage of that Georgia rest area crash. It occurred inside the rest area. Oh, not on the ramp? Well, they didn't mention that. Neither driver stood a chance, especially the Warner driver who was. I read you exactly what the article gave. That's the problem with news. Okay, well there you go, guys. That's the reality of the situation. Let me say that again because Phoebe got the other part of the story, the rest of the story. So CB says, just watch the dash cam footage of that Georgia rest area crash. It occurred inside the rest area, not the ramp. Neither driver stood a chance, especially the Warner driver who was legally parked in a spot and sleeping. Okay. So even though that was a valid rant that I just did about being safe, it's valid, regardless of the story. But maybe not warranted in that situation had I known that. So forgive me. But back to fact. Sean Johnson's in the house saying LMAO. Welcome, Sean Johnson. Our recycled hooligan says, Tolga, hey man. Wheelburner says, I'm in town at a Walmart parking lot waiting for Dar to get here so we can go for breakfast. Okay. Well, thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. I'm like, where's Wheelburner and Dar? Oh my God, what's going on? We're waiting, Wheelburner, we're waiting to see if Umberto's gonna be able to pop in and share his update. So I've invited him, and he said he had to charge his phone, and yeah. So I was expecting him to come in today to give us a little interview, podcast style, but I'm not sure what's going on. So that was the plan. So I decided to go over some fun trucker stories in media life. That's what we've been. Old School says, interesting, a stretched out international 9400, a couple of spots over from me. I've never seen a stretched out international. That would be cool. Wilburner says, Hooligan, how are you, my friend? It's good to see you. Hooligan says, high cost of living. Texas Gal is in the house. Good morning, Texas. Can I say it like that? Texas Gal or TX Gal? Good morning, y'all from Texas. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Hope you like the show. We do this live on Sundays and enjoy coffee together with some conversation. Hit the like on your way in or out if you're new. I'd appreciate it. Subscribe too. I'd appreciate that too. That'd be cool. We're trying to build this channel over here. Tim Holt is in the house with a bunch of happy fun emojis. Dude, he's doing this. He's saying hi. Tim Holt, thank you. Thanks for coming in. Recycled Hooligan says, Wheelburner, keep an eye on the mail. Texas Gal says, hello, Miss Shannon. Hello. I love to have more ladies in here. I love, because to balance the crowd, balance the opinions and comments, right? We need more ladies in here, so I appreciate you. I hope you stick around. Wheelburner says, I left on Friday, Hooligan, so probably out of week. Cute Freight Hauler says, the key to success equals make more than expense. Right. And even in finances, beat the interest, right? Recycled Hooligan says, we want to appreciate you all. Lloyd Goff says, did you know that the toothbrush was invented in West Virginia? I did not. Anywhere else, it would be called the toothbrush. That's funny. That's a good one, Lloyd. Buck Brown says that wreck was horrible. Yeah, that really sucks because somebody just went to sleep and lost their life. This is a very dangerous. Like, regular civilians don't really understand. I never did when I didn't. When I'm out here, I'm in going on my fulfilling my 4th year. Reality sinks in sometimes, right? Like, this is really like yesterday. Oh my gosh, yesterday I'm in the mountains in West Virginia. All of a sudden there's a blizzard, and the temperature, as I'm just trying to reach this spot right here, I'm going through some very steep mountains, and it was wet, so it was okay. And the temperature started out at 35. By the time I just got barely here, it was down to 32. So I was driving those hills slowly because we were teetering on 33 degrees. It said in the truck. You never know if the truck is exactly right. I was kind of freaking out. I never want to be in these mountains, especially in West Virginia. or in the mountains at all when there is winter weather. That's just my preference. So yesterday I had a rough, stressful day. But yeah, there's so many things that can happen to us out here, and God forbid it's because you just went to sleep that night in a parking spot. TV says but that driver that caused the wreck clearly had a medical emergency, and it wasn't recklessly fast driving in the rest area. Okay. Funny how they didn't say that information in the article that I read, right? Second Hooligan says, hadn't heard about the wreck, but I'm kind of out of the loop. Did you figure out the filter button for your live stream? No, I haven't figured it out yet. I pressed the 3-button thing and it only gives me 2 options. It gives me options to share it, and it gives me options to add a guest. Filter. But Brown says, oh, I'm sorry. Old School Trucking says, I can see why some folks get a 1 year or less medical card due to their medical history. But Brown says, CB, we will never know, but that particular location isn't exactly easy to navigate, as we both know. CB says, fact, but the new design is stupidly dangerous. Thank you, Toga. I'll make you uncomfortable. Is in the house. Robin, good morning. I hope you're having a great day today. Recycle Hooligan says, doesn't do good to dwell on death. It happens and we're all here till we ain't. Yeah, just live a good life, man. Live every day to the fullest. Live your best life. Be the best version of you that you can. And believe me, I'm trying to do that every day, and it is work. Okay? It is work. I'm doing outer work. I'm doing inner work. I'm trying to be a better person. I'm trying to love more. And if there's more love that can come out of me, I want to have it. I just want to, I want to kill my judgmentalism. I don't really have it anymore because I went through that part a long time ago, but I just want to love people and be better at it, right? Don't go crazy with stupid ideas. I'm talking about humanitarian love, care for people. I want to be a good servant in this world while I'm here. So I work on those things, and it's not easy. I'm just regular like everybody else. I'm just trying to focus on the things that I still feel like I need to make better about myself. I don't want to die with regrets, man. I don't. And so Justin Expert is in the house. Justin, what is happening? I'm a fan of Justin Expert. I just want to bring it up. Justin has been so generous to me, and I love it. And it's refreshing for me to meet a driver that I feel is like me, right? Work ethic and whatnot, quality and performance, right? Justin is one of them guys. Thanks for coming in, Justin. Get your coffee, goddamn. Alfalfa says, I went through West Virginia on my second run as an OTR driver and learned how to use engine brake. Yeah, you ain't lying. I'll tell you what. I've been in the mountains last couple days. And it's funny how every time I decide to take a load somewhere that's gonna go through the mountains, guess where I have to go through? Cumberland. Like it never fails. So I have learned to drive the mountains properly. Most fuel efficiently. My truck does very well in the mountains with heavy loads. I'm amazed at it. Like this truck is a tank. It performs very well. I always got to go through the Cumberland, and now when I come to West Virginia, which I try to avoid, God, it was wicked, wicked incline, wicked decline. And then it decides to get cold with snow. That's melting when it hits the road. Oh. But I don't try to come over here when it's winter stuff. I thought we were out of the woods, right? Did we all not think that we were out of the woods with the weather? Uh-oh, be careful. We're just not out of the woods yet. I learned that yesterday. Talking about food. Tolga says, good morning, Robin. Justin says, how's everything going? Everything's going good. Justin, I'm staying booked like a week ahead. Keeping my truck working. Staying busy. I'm taking the punches if I have to. Whatever. We get past it. We keep going, right? My main thing is that I'm staying alive in my business. I'm staying working. I know the profit margins are thin, right? But I'm being very cautious, very disciplined, and as careful as I can be about doing everything that I can to be as profitable as I can. That's how it's going. We're still having a ball, Dustin. I'm still out here having a ball. I still love trucking. Some days hurt, But the thing is, yesterday's yesterday. Start a new day every day. That's how I view it. Like, we're still in business until we're not. And I just pray that, the everything will come to the settle. And someday we'll be back to normal. It might be a new normal, but I'm hoping we'll hit a new baseline. Am I scared of that? Sometimes, yeah. Like, oh God. But the thing about being a business owner is you have to learn to adapt and adjust. And that's what I feel like I'm learning. I mean that ever since I started, I'm on a whole nother level of business, y'all. Like, trucking has molded me, broken me, and made me all. But I'm grateful for everything that I'm learning. And I'm grateful for the challenge, and it's exciting to me. And it's a whole nother level of problem solving. Um, I'm still having fun, Justin. Like, it's 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 wild and wonderful, and it's just an adventure, and it's gut wrenching, and it makes you furious, and it's the most exciting happiness. Right? That it's all of it. I think that's what we're all addicted to. You know. TV says eggs for breakfast, steaks for lunch and dinner. Get naked often and laugh and at the absurdity of modern life. That's my best life. You know what, TV? That's the spirit. Next time you see me, brother, man, you better say something. You better say hi to me or something. See, this is what I'm giving crap CB about, you guys. Stevie actually spotted me. We actually showed up at the same receiver. I didn't know it was him. I was dealing with an issue because somebody left freight on my trailer. I'm already at the shipper. He's there. I didn't know it was him. He doesn't tell me till later, like, yeah, I was the guy right next to you. And I think he waved, and I think I waved to be nice, but I didn't, like, know that it was CB. So I'm mad at you about that, CB, because I was there long enough. I could have totally hung out. I was really busy because I had a situation I was dealing with. But come on. You should have got out your truck and said, "Girl, it's me, CB. What's up?" We could have took some pictures together, and you know. And I don't think that CB and I have crossed paths since then. That's why I'm giving them crap. Our recycle hooligan says we're always under construction as humans. Yeah, hopefully, right? Never be the guy that thinks that you're perfect and you have it all figured out. Even you, stay open. You can always be taught something else. You can always be better. Um, and there's always some ugliness that you can tear out of your heart and get rid of it. And there's always forgiveness. Those things take work. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. The power of true forgiveness is one of the most amazing things that you could ever grab a hold of. And it's more than just saying, I forgive them. I'm talking about really, bro. I used to think that forgiving was somebody was just getting yourself to be able to forget about the pain and just letting it go. I mean, that's true to a sense, but when somebody really hurts you or something really hurts, you can tell yourself that you let it go just because you walk past it. But to me, what in my experience, there's a difference between actually getting rid of it. And for me, that was totally an act of God. That's what it took to show me that. And I wasn't even expecting it. Crazy story. Maybe one day I'll tell my friends. But it's way bigger than you think it is. And it's powerful. But it right, like those things in your life take work to get you healthy, to get you to the best version. So always be. I'm always open. Like, like that's when you think you know something, then you realize you don't know nothing. Right? You guys ever say that? That occurred to me when I was 34. Like, I seriously thought I knew everything since I was 14. And then when I became 34 and I was married with kids and reality, like, finally touched me and was like, opened my eyes a little bit in a different way. I'm like, all the years, all that stuff, I know absolutely nothing. So I'm thankful for the mistakes because I did learn from them, but, that's what we learn as we get older, right? The more you think you know, the more you don't know. Recycled Hooligan says, CB, you're a legend. 610 for Tyrannus is in the house saying, sorry I'm late. I had to go replace a 16mm wrench that disappeared. That's good because you always have to have your tools, right? I have one of those, just so you know. I'm a girl with one of those wrenches. Cheap Freight Holler says, gotta run. Everybody have a great week. You too, Cheap Freight Holler. Thanks for tuning in. Having coffee with me today. I appreciate you. Robin says it wasn't a 10 minute. He says, I'd lend you my 10mm, but it's fun. Saturday, buy 100 of them. Wait, SST, sorry. Buy 100 of them and you might have one when you need it. Angie Davis is in the house saying, I was born in West Virginia. Well, thank you for coming in, Angie Davis. I'm in your state right now, hanging out in my truck. This is, I will say, if anybody ever asks me what is like the most beautiful state I've been to, it's West Virginia in the springtime. This is my favorite, even with treacherous mountain inclines and declines. This is my favorite state to drive through This is absolutely what I would imagine that heaven looks like. And I think they say almost heaven. That's one of their little things. It absolutely is. Like I almost cried the last time I drove here, like last spring, as a matter of fact. I was in absolute, took my breath away. Does that make me want to move here? No. I couldn't imagine living here. But it is like, it's so breathtaking to drive through that I want my kids to put this on their bucket list. Or I want them to come in the truck with me so they can see what I see. Like, it's absolutely breathtaking. Beautiful state. I am busy. Tolga says, Butt Brown, I wish the same 100%. Tracy O'Sullivan is in the house saying hello, Tracy. Hi, Tracy. Thank you for coming into my channel and checking it out. We're just having coffee chat. Robin says Home Depot needs 10 millimeter 100 preset. Recycled Hooligan says as long as you remember that some days you blast off, other days you just smoke. CB says that Hooligan with the Sturgill. Oh, was that a song? Okay. Met this year. Yes. Yes, because I want to hang out with Mrs. DIY and Mr. DIY. But Mrs. DIY is going and she's like, she's going to kick my tail if I don't like come hang out. And I really like, we didn't get a lot of time to hang out last time. So I'm very excited to see them. I'm hoping I run into Trucker Todd. I hope I run into you, Justin. That would be super cool. Last year I showed up and I got to see them there, but it was like at the very end. I was late. I missed the whole experience. Like, so I'm super excited because this is going to be my very, very first truck show. And I want to see everybody. So I hope everybody's going to Matt's. It's in Louisville, Kentucky, and it's March, help me out, March 21st, I think it starts. I did call on trying to get a big Airbnb. It's very expensive. It doesn't sleep enough people for like all of us to like split the room or split the house in, or I mean the cost. I'm sorry. It's too much. It still is like $300 a night per person. That's too much. From what I understand, getting a hotel room is going to be near impossible. So I'm just planning on staying in the truck anyways. That way Dee Dee is going to be okay in here. I just got to get there and get myself a parking spot. So I would appreciate any wisdom if anybody's got like, okay, this is how you do it. Because I don't want to be stuck without a parking spot, or I'm not. I don't know. I don't know how to navigate that whole type of scene. So I would appreciate any advice anybody could give me before we get to that point. Recycle Hooligan says, CD Cool Man, you know that song. Butt Brown says, I thought all I had to do was fog and drive a truck. Oh. Oh, I thought all I had to do was fog a mirror and have a heartbeat to drive a truck. I mean, yeah, but there's so much more, right? So if you want to do so much more, like there's so much more. There's so much more to life. Like life is just so exciting no matter what you do. Like I hope that you still remember how to smell the roses and how to just get simple. I think the biggest thing in this world right now that's happening is that there's so much confusion. And you may not be a faith, spiritual person or religious or whatever, but that is the agenda of the devil, is to keep you crazy, keep you confused. So that you don't even remember to like eat vegetables and take care of yourself. And he's out to murder, kill, and steal. And so all of this madness, I just want to encourage you that you can push it out. You can. But it takes discipline to do that. can get knowledge to fight that battle. And you can remember that fresh flowers smell good. And you can see the snail flying around. Oh, we have our guest, you guys. Fantastic. Okay. Okay. Umberto, come in, but let me catch up on comments and then we're going to get to our conversation. Okay. How do we do? I added. Hey, there he is. Okay, wait. I'm catching your audio somewhere else. Say something to me.
Hey, what's up?
Okay, you're on my headset. Okay, hold on. Okay.
Pink handset.
Are you still there?
That's good. Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, now you're on the phone. Okay. Sorry, this is my first time. Okay, let me catch up on my comments because I don't want to leave anybody out.
Okay.
Guys are talking to each other, saying later to Robin. Oh, there you are, Umberto, saying you're here. Okay, CB says you were doing boss lady stuff. I have a rule not to interfere with a woman actively engaged in boss lady activities. Pan Turk is in 709 is in the house saying hello. Hello and welcome. Ed the Trucker says, yo, welcome Ed the Trucker. It's great to see you in here. We're having Trucker Cafe where we just have coffee and we talk about trucking stuff. And we do this every Sunday, so I hope you stick around. I hope you enjoy the show. And we're about to talk to a trucker named Umberto, who's a friend of mine and a fellow owner operator. And so in December, his truck caught in a blazing fire and was burned to the ground. So we know that happens to trucks. It actually happened to him, and he's going to give us an update. He hasn't been able to drive and work and stuff because he had to now arrange with his insurance company to get the claim, get paid for that off of the insurance that he had on that truck. He's had to restore his identification, and I think he had to get a new cell phone, and he was able to escape that fire with his dog. And I think that's it. Maybe his cell phone. I don't know, but he's had to rebuild everything because everything he had was in the truck, except for, the stuff he kept home at storage. So that's a huge loss that he suffered, and he's coming through it. And so now there's been a little turn of events. And so I've invited him in here to tell the story. Let me clean up the comments. That's what's going on for you folks that are just entering. October 22nd, my wife and I was camping in North Carolina and went to the casino and randomly bumped into NASCAR legend and his wife there, and they were celebrating their 27th anniversary. Oh, that's a pretty cool story. Trucker with MC is finally here. How you doing? Okay, we can start now. Lloyd Goff, super chat at $20. I love your channel and positivity that you bring into trucking. Lloyd, I'm going to heart that. Thank you so much. I've gotten 2 super chats today, one from Fate Trucking and now one from Lloyd for $20 each. I am so grateful to you guys. Thank you so much. Buck says they was just like us regular folks, very humbling. Yeah, people are just people, At the end of the day, we all bleed, we all have to go to the bathroom and eat stuff, right? And we need each other and we need to take care of each other. Love makes the world go round, and love is light, and light pierces darkness. Always remember that. And spread it. Be light, because this darkness is trying to take over the world, and we can fight back with light and love and happiness. Because that is also contagious, and it's more powerful, by the way. Panthers case 709 says, I let God show me my path, and now I'm driving for a group of Russians on a 1099. It's surprisingly great work, and it pays well. Well, I'm glad you got a good thing going on over there, Panther. I hope that you stay safe and God bless you. And that's a perfect heart
to be condition to be in. You have to stay open. Six Semper Tyranna says Shayna's presence is a comfort to all of us. Well, thank you for saying that. I really just want this to be like, hey, we're all sitting in the coffee shop and we're just hanging out, because if we all had the time and less confusion and all that, we would have that time to do that. Six Semper Tyranna says the stars shine a little bit brighter due to gals like her. Oh, thanks, Dick. Seven Seas Transport is in the house saying good morning. Thank you, Seven Seas. I haven't seen you in a long time. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming in. Almost Heaven, West Virginia. Denver. Callum Molloy is in the house. Thanks for the compliment, I think. Welcome, though, to all the new people. I appreciate you guys. I hope you stick around, subscribe to the channel, hit the like on your way in or out. I really appreciate it. Appreciate you checking me out today. Alfalfa says we have a Forgiveness Brings Freedom trailer. Perhaps some of y'all have seen it. I have not seen it yet, but that sounds cool. Buck Brown says John Denver's song. Yep. Yeah. Here's that song. Buck Brown put a link to John Denver's West Virginia song. CB says, get parked up there Thursday at Matt's. Plenty of parking, but it's much easier to park on Thursday. Thank you, CB. I needed that. Tolga singing. Buck Brown says, danger oftentimes appears as beauty. True. Be careful. Audio's excellent. Don Shonger says no veggies needed. Vanessa Smithy's in the house saying good morning. Good morning, Vanessa. The audio is excellent now. By the way, it was a bit less before. Oh, I apologize. I'm way out in the mountains, so maybe that's why. But Brown says, feeling your pain, Umberto, just different subject matter. Love may be contagious, but unfortunately its war actually drives the economies of the countries involved. Lizabelle Manalo is in the house. Good morning, beautiful Shannon. Good morning, Lizabelle. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Please hit the like and subscribe. Stick around. It's positive stuff over here. Rainman J is in the house. What y'all talking about? We're about to have Umberto, this guy, this cool looking trucker guy over here. He's gonna come on and tell us how he is jamming through one of the biggest challenges he's ever had in life and in his trucking career, and he's going to come out on top in his good news. I'm excited to hear the rest of the story, and you probably will be too. A month ago, if you didn't catch it earlier, Umberto's truck burnt to the ground. So he's been dealing with all of that, lost a lot of his personal items in the whole fire. Is a horrible experience. Thank God him and his dog got out alive, but we're about to get this update from here. Summer Obsessed Burnett says, can you play Squidward's Nose by Cupcake? I can't play music on this channel. Lisa, if I can, I don't know how. Jeremy Griggs is in the house. Jeremy, good morning. Once I figure out how to give you guys wrenches, those of you that I know, like I will pass out wrenches to those of you that I know. Just so you know, I can't. Something's going on right now. I got to play with it. Tolga says Recycled Hooligan. This is the very first time hearing it, but loved it as well. Tegan Bird is in the house. Hi, can you give me a shout out? Say, hi, Tegan Bird. Thanks for coming in. Welcome. Okay, we're going to start this podcast part now. Okay, so we have Umberto, the trucking guy. That is his YouTube channel. And you can check him out on YouTube, and he does trucking videos, talks about his journey and stuff like that. And he is recovering from a truck burning to the ground lately. So, but he is fighting, and he's going to come back. So here's Umberto. I'm going to give him the mic and let him give everybody the update. Okay. Thank you, Umberto, for coming on today. I appreciate you. And take the floor, sir. Tell everybody what's going on. There's big news.
Good. 1 second. Good morning, not good afternoon. I thought it was already over midday, like 12 noon, but no. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Don't forget to hit the like. So, like Shannon was saying, a couple months ago, like 2 months ago, on a 30, my truck did burned up, and for some people saying I burned the truck. I'm gonna show you the letter after I receive it. The cause, the insurance say is unknown. no cause. They don't know. They put it maybe it's a manufacturing defect. So, but they took 2 months basically. But also they took a bit more because Lance started fuck up some paperwork. So that's why they took it. But finally, a couple days ago, they finalized. So I should get the money by Wednesday. Everything should be done by Wednesday. Like I was saying on my live yesterday, I'm buying another trucks, of course, but I'm planning to buy this pay emissions truck because actually I was making calculations about the DF. You spend like $10,000, $8,000 a year on DF. The DF now is more expensive than even the diesel. So plus
Yes,
it's
it
less,
is.
but even that is less problem. So I was checking that truck. That truck does 7 to 8 miles per gallon. So I think is great. Minus the DEF, I don't have to fuel DEF. So I was supposed to see the guy in the morning, but the guy said, okay, in the morning no, but later I will call you. We're gonna sit down again, and I'm gonna see the truck. I don't know if I'm gonna do a live or maybe just a video. So the insurance already finished everything. Like I said, I'm gonna get paid. The finance company is gonna get paid. Almost okay. The truck and the finance for me and the finance company is we're gonna get paid for the truck. Also, they're gonna pay me $8,000 US dollars for the e-log and the APU plus my stuff. My stuff is a bit complicated because some stuff I don't have the receipts, some I have, and they ask me for the receipts. I send the receipts for some stuff. What worries is more is the snap on. That was $15,000 to check the truck's engines and stuff like that. Fifteen
Yeah, are
thousand US dollars.
they
But
covering that?
as long you have the receipt, they will cover everything. You have the receipt, and the other stuff you don't have the receipt is a question of trust. And I told them, hey, you guys can go on my YouTube channel. You guys see everything, my drone, my cameras, everything. I use everything. I show everything. So even I sent some links direct to the video. So they say, okay, for that, maybe they're going to take a bit more time to pay you that stuff because you have to analyze everything. But because of Landstar, this fuck up on insurance papers, they took 30 days to fix that paper. That's one thing I hate about Landstar. To fix something, they take forever. So the truck was at the tow yards for 30 days. At the day, the pickup was $20,000, the tow
Wow.
bill. After that, 30 days more goes from 20 to 40,000 dollars. But I don't care. No, it's not me paying. Was a mistake between Landstar and insurance company, so I don't give a damn. And plus, I did have the gap of the insurance, of course. This well, not doesn't matter, but they on the beginning they want to give you only $124,000 on my truck. I was like, I when I read that email, I reply right away exactly with that words. Are you smoking too much weed or is too much cocaine? Because that is unacceptable.
Right.
Oh, but I see trucks the same age as yours, $100,000. I said, maybe on your dreams. I have 10 years of warranty on that truck, bumper to bumper, and that covers everything. And that warranty alone is $35,000. And then she was playing, and as I said, you know what? By Friday, if everything is not done, you're gonna start dealing with the lawyer. That's it. That's all. So I contacted a public adjuster, and I sent out the paperwork and everything. And she was like, okay, let me contact her. So the guy did contact her, and then she sent him a mail back. And even the guy said to him, "Man, that is too low for the truck. The truck was $188,000 4 months prior to the incident. So how come you want to give only 124?" And she replies to him, and actually I can see all the emails because all the emails between the lawyers and stuff like that is comes to me also. She was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot that thing because it's US dollar, blah blah." I said, "No." I reply myself. I reply, "I told you that's unacceptable, and I have here the email. and now you're just lying because you want to cover your ass, but that's not going to work. So, and then it was last week, they sent me an email, the insurance company. They are ready to pay, they are ready to finish everything, but they want to see if I accept the 135,000 US dollars. That's mean it's just over $180,000 Canadian. So I said yes, of course, because the truck was 188, and I'm gonna get, depends between the US and Canadian money, but I was checking, was 183 or something like that,
Yeah.
$1,000, so Canadian, plus finance company, plus $8,000 for the APU, and 8,000 US. It's like $13,000 Canadian. APU and ELOG and my staff. But my staff's going to take, I don't know, they're going to analyze that because all the calculations I make, the receipts and everything, because of the E-log and my camera, I have a professional camera, the Nikon, plus my GoPros, computers, I,
Man, oh
tools,
man.
tools, tools and everything. Everybody knows I have tools on the truck. To fix the truck, I was fixing another truck. I was doing everything. I did have, I put number by number. Believe me or not, was 49 $250,000 Canadian. I know I'm not gonna get that. I'm not gonna get the 49, but if I get like 25 or 30, I will be more
Yeah.
than that. That's some stuff I bought on a Facebook garage sale and stuff like that. But many stuff, no, many was, look, this tiger. Do you like this tiger?
What is that?
It's a tiger. Is this company? Let me see.
Is it a
I,
tank? Oh yeah.
no, it's a store, giant tiger. It's a store of, I think it's the have in USA also. I was just walking around and I see this truck. Yeah, but yes, I'm working because I was like, well, Landstar told me if it takes more than 30 days, or if you work with somebody, you have to reapply. I was like, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna reapply. If you guys gonna make me do reapply again, forget it. I will not do it. I already opened my career. I apply for MC and DOT number
Okay.
because that's what I wanted anyway. Of course, now FMCSA sent some stuff I need to fill up. I did it already, but I cannot send it because I do not have the truck yet. I need to send all the information, insurance and everything. So this
Right.
is a bit in standby. I'm gonna keep working, of course. Uh, well, at least when I'm gonna start again, the weather is gonna be nice. It's not bad anyway.
No, it looks
So
pretty nice up there right now.
no, it's cold. It's cold, but it's good. And guess what? I was in West Virginia.
You
I
were?
come from. I was from. I did come from Greensboro, North Carolina.
Okay.
I did stop. I did stop at Love's in Maryland on I-81,
Yep.
and then I came here. I just stopped because I was going to stop at another truck stop because I need to print some paper. But I will go buy a printer anyway. Uh, yeah, everything is good with the insurance company now. By Friday I have the l'argent. Yeah, l'argent is money in French.
Oh, okay.
So I was not
So
expecting.
I'm gonna I gotta do something over here real quick, but while I'm doing that, I want you, if you will, if you want to, do you want to tell them about the beautiful beast that you're looking at?
Yes, of course. Like I
Okay,
showed you
I'll be right
yesterday.
back. Just keep talking.
Uh, so it's a 2010 Peterbilt 386. I don't know if you guys know what that truck is. The Peterbilt 386 is basically is the same as the Peterbilt 389 or 377. The difference is the hood. The hood is way shorter. It's like the hood is like this one here. It's like the the shorter hood, like the aerodynamic, and the truck has a 565 ISX 15 with 2050 foot-pounds of torque because of the size of the truck, and it has a legacy sleeper, 200-inch sleeper. It has everything inside. It's a self-isolated truck. It actually was one of the trucks I want to buy it for a long time, but it's so fucking expensive. So I found this guy over here. He has this one, and it's a pre-emissions truck, so 2010. I don't have to deal with theft, so I'm good with that. This truck has everything: shower, toilet, a big stove. Not a big stove. It's just a two-burner stove. Has a stove, a big fridge, everything. So is a track. You don't have to be worried to stop whatever you want. Even he has a satellite TV and everything. So the
Does it have a
price.
swimming pool or a hot tub in there too?
Well, I wish. No, no, that no. It's like RV, but in a small. That the good thing is that that truck is a 200 inch sleeper. In this case, is a 10-foot sleeper. It's on a and it's on a 244-inch wheelbase truck. It's like the same wheelbase I have on another one. The only problem, because it's a bigger sleeper, okay, this truck is smaller, but this okay, the space between the trailer and the truck itself is shorter because of the sleeper. But also I can slide the fifth wheel to the back, so I can give myself more space. And my reefer, I'm selling the reefer. So it's funny because I never use it. So, but I'm selling. I
Yeah,
have a
like
guy. No,
you're going from reefer to flatbed now, right?
yeah,
Because
step deck because the truck is heavier, right? So I cannot go over 41,000 pounds on loads. Okay,
okay,
Whitland Star I was not doing anyway. Very rare I have 43,000 pounds, but so in this case I'm cut, so I'm screwed with that. And of course, a reefer weighs to way more than that of a step deck. And the step deck I was looking at, actually Monday I went to the dealer, is a two spread axle trailer. And you know what is a spread axle? Yeah, Shannon.
that one that I just
Yeah.
transported for Jeff was a spread axle.
The difference is that one is a sliding axle, so I can slide. And one of the axles, I can pull it up. The was the back one. The back one, I don't remember the back one. So let's say if I'm empty, I don't need to have the all 8 wheels touching on the ground. So
Okay.
this way we'll save tire, you know.
And
Uh,
did I hear you say that truck was a 2010?
yeah, it's a 2010 pre-emissions truck. Yeah,
Man, let me tell the audience right now that
it's a
is a
cla-
beautiful truck. We haven't
it's a
got to see
classic.
the inside yet, but he's going to
Yeah.
show us once he gets it. But if you want to see the truck, you're going to have to go to Umberto's channel. Did you have that live still posted that we did the other night
Yeah, the live is
that you did?
posted. Yeah, but the live is posted. You guys can see only outside, of course.
Yes,
But don't
but
forget
you
it.
can
The
see how
trailer is
cool it
not
is.
mine. That trailer is not mine. The trailer. Oh well, the truck is not mine yet. But the trailer is the guy's. But the guy sold it already. The trailer is
Okay.
a. The trailer was a flat bed. It's a Conestoga trailer. I'm not. I don't like Conestoga just because the Conestoga you cannot haul like oversized loads. That trailer I'm buying even has a ramp on the back. So if I need to, let's say, if I have a load of a tractor or whatever, car, van, or another truck,
Yeah.
I can put in on a trail because it has ramps and everything. It has three levels, like because it's a step deck, right? With the three levels, if I have like the big pipes, I can put the tree between the the bed of the trailer, and it's gonna be a nice flat bed trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
and guess what? That trailer is a repossessed trailer. It's a 2022. It's a 2022 or the 2021. I have to check. I don't remember. And he even has everything: straps, tarps, change, everything. Because
Wow. That's
the bank
great.
just go no, the bank just go there and took the thing from the guy. The guy don't pay. So
Wow. And
yeah,
so
well, like
the truck is
the
a 2010, you said?
the truck is a 2010. The trailer is a 2021 or a 2022. I don't remember. I have to check.
And
The reefer,
what motor does that's a Peterbilt, right? What
yeah,
motor does it have?
is a Cummins ISX 15, 565 horse and 2050 foot-pounds of torque. But I can change it. That engine I can go to 650, I think so. I don't remember. Or I can go lower at 475.
And what kind of transmission does that bad devil have in it? Because that's a heavy truck.
8 transmission,
Wow.
manual.
And so
I miss
there's
I miss
obviously
manual.
no. Are you able to get an aftermarket warranty of some sort on that at all?
Well, it's a private. It's not a dealer, so I don't know. I have to. I can ask the dealer where I'm going to get the trailer because I bought
Yeah.
already 2 trucks from them, and the reefer was from them also. So maybe the
Okay.
guys will be able to help me with the.
Yeah, there might be there. I'm trying to learn this stuff. Like, okay, if you buy, how old? If you buy a used truck from somebody, like, is there any warranties out there that you can put on them to protect
I
yourself
don't
or
know.
whatever?
I think it's somehow to do some kind of warranty. Maybe let's say if I go to Commons and say, hey, I'm buying this truck, I'm gonna check that. So Monday I'm gonna check that because actually it's a Commons very close here. So I'm gonna check that. Maybe I will buy depend the price, but it's like the one thing I'm gonna do it is guaranteed is I'm buying the truck. I'm gonna check the truck transmission and everything. One thing I want to make sure is the transmission also is in good condition
Right.
because even for the transmission, exactly that same transmission, I have a brand new clutch at the storage and a brand new disc brake because
Okay.
I bought it for the international, so but I never
Right.
put it because I sold it. And I have some parts for the engine, even a head and everything. I have some, but well, that head does not work on that engine. I think so. I'm not sure, so I have to check, but I don't think so because I think that engine is only one cam, and the head I have is for two. So I'm not sure. And the truck has only 500,000 kilometers, 300, 300 and something thousand miles, because
Oh, because he rebuilt it, right?
no. It's the original engine. I check with the
Oh.
computer. The problem is because it's a very heavy truck, and the guy did shows with the truck, like Harley Davidson shows and stuff like
Oh,
that. So you don't run a lot with the when you do that kind of shows. Let's
right.
say you go from here to Toronto, and then you sit there 5 6 days during the show, and then you go from Toronto to, let's say, Detroit, and then there's another 2 or 3 days, and then even the guy did some shows for Taylor Swift and stuff like that, like just transporting stuff.
Wow.
So you see, like it's a tour. Let's say the guy signed 6 months tour. Okay, actually, Landstar did have that tours also. Actually, I check one. I don't even know the guy, that artist, but I don't care as long they pay. But the guy that company wants to pay only $1,000 a day.
Yeah.
I was like 1350. I will accept because you sit down many days and you get paid. But $1,000, no way. It's too low. Yeah, but that was the thing that this trucker was doing. He's doing like a show on a summertime and then sits down, then come back to do that shows because doing that kind of job, like with drive-ons or reefers, that truck is not good. Or unless if you have a very, very light loads.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Well,
I'm happy.
I thought the mileage was going to be way more than that because I just thought I didn't know it was a show truck. You were just going to be living in the palace. Like,
Listen,
your
Shannon,
dog is going to be like so spoiled.
last year, because I was like, I was paying rent and stuff like that. I was like, I'm never home because I like to be on the road. So, right. Plus, I was making money. I was like,
Yeah.
why I'm fucking pay rent and stuff like that? So I put everything in the storage, and now I'm living on a truck basically. And that truck, that's why I'm like in love with that truck. is a perfect truck for myself because I can do everything over there.
Yeah, like I've always dreamed of having a truck like that, but this is really close, but it's just not that big. I would love to have a shower. Like, I love those trucks every time, but they're so expensive.
Yeah,
And so
Brian, you now you looking at $500,000, Brian, you, if not more,
that's
not more.
crazy.
That
Uh,
truck, I'm not gonna talk about the price yet because it's not decided, but it's a very good price. I was like, so like that's why I don't even
yeah.
believe it.
Well,
But
you know what my guess was. So,
now you are too
I'm
far
not gonna
away.
say it here.
You are too far away. Too far.
See, that blows my mind. That blows my mind right now. So
Too
I'm
far.
so excited for the tour. I'm so excited to finally hear the numbers when you get it all settled.
One
I
thing,
am very
one
happy
thing
for
I have,
you.
one thing I'm gonna have to do that's guaranteed. But I have brand new tires. Okay, the stair tire is a piece of crap Chinese tire. The guy did have of it on the truck, so that has to go because I don't trust Chinese tires. But I have a
Yeah.
brand new Michelin anyway, and the drives they are okay. It's Chinese tires also. They are okay,
Okay.
but I'm gonna change it. Maybe I will drive some on the summer. Before winter, I will change the tires.
Okay.
Yeah, but my concern now is gonna be like brakes. Gonna be I have to check carefully the brakes, the transmission, engine. Like I wanna put the truck like running like for 1 hour or something like that on I have revolution. See if it's leaking coolant or if it's coolant go into the engine or oil or stuff like that. I want to check all of that things. That's why the guy agree with me, but he says, "Oh, this morning no, because I have stuff to do it." I told him, "Well, I'm gonna be off for the basically the week. If you cannot do it tomorrow, we do on a weekday. For me, it's fine as long I have time. I need 3 hours on a track because I'm gonna check bumper to bumper. No, it's not
Yeah,
like
are you gonna like go do the whole oil test and the oh, what's it called? Where you put it on the
uh,
dyno? Are you gonna do all that too?
yeah. I have. That's before the track gonna be on the roads. The track gonna have a very nice PM on oil and everything. Even coolant is gonna drop it everything out because the track has been sitting for 7 months already, 7 or 8 months. It's gonna have a new coolant, new everything. I don't care. It's gonna be the. I don't wanna start driving and break down. You know, I want. That's why I told him I wanna check the track very well under the track, everything, because the transmission have a plate under the transmission. You can take that plate and you can check the. You cannot check everything, but you can check some stuff.
Right. Six Temper Tirana says you could run teamed up expedited loads straight through in a setup like that.
Yeah, it's true, but I don't do team unless if, let's say, it's not the case at the moment. But let's say if I have a wife or a girlfriend or something, that's different. But no one drives with me. I did train some people before.
Except Blue A.
Yeah,
Blue
yeah,
A does now, right?
way is different, of course. But
Uh,
like having a guy or another woman or something, no, has to be a girlfriend or a wife or something. But I don't team. No, I did train
Buck
people.
Brown Buck Brown says a show truck with cheap tires. Uh, he says, maybe the guy took off the good ones when he parked it.
No. What the guy did it was maybe the good ones was running out and put it that ones because the guy did have two tracks, one normal track and that truck. So,
Okay.
but he sold it everything because it was like the rates and everything was fucked up. Fuel was he works as a company driver now. Even he told me, if you want, I can drive for you. I said, yeah, you can drive for me, but not that truck. Fuck you.
Right.
That truck is going to be for me.
Yeah.
The guy was
Yeah.
laughing. The guy was laughing.
This is a good time, Umberto. Start a fleet. Why not?
No, you know what? That actually was my intention.
Really?
Like, Yeah, it was my intention because like I know the rates they are a bit down. It goes a bit down yet. I'm checking the rates all the time, like the percentage rates and stuff like that. I can check that. One thing I gonna put on a truck. I was going to put on a Peterbilt is this thing over here. See this?
Yep.
This is to equalize the air on the tires,
Oh,
but
okay.
not that. Yeah, but that one over there is $700 a pair. It's not like these ones. These ones is the normal ones.
Right.
That ones over there is a yellow. I think it's called Nilo or yellow or something like that. Yeah, very expensive. 750 or something like that for two. So
Wow.
you need four. You need four. It's no hollow. Yeah, because I think wall rotates, air goes in, but if the tire has too much air,
Then
it
it sends it.
releases. It release.
Okay.
It
Oh, it releases it.
equalize the air on everything. It's
Great.
expensive, but you will save a lot of money on fuel, and you're gonna be. Oh shit! Over here is good. It's a bit cold outside. I did go outside because of the dog. Yeah, lunchtime, like they say, I have. Well, I'm gonna talk to them again anyway. I told them, well, if I have to report my driver record, criminal record, uh, drug tests, I'm fine with that. It's
Yeah.
normal because it's gonna be 2 months. But don't make me apply again because that's not gonna work.
Right.
I'm not. The problem with Landstar is they take forever to do one simple thing. One thing I can do it like in one day. They take 1 month, and
Yeah, that's what
I'm.
that's a lot of the only complaints that I've heard about them. Yeah. Most of the
But
complaints are like that.
but they are a good company, very good fuel discount. In
Look at this.
December, he's looking
Puppy
outside.
cam.
Hey, boy, come here. Come here.
You're gonna get puppy cam here, you guys. Look at this. She is
Oh,
beautiful.
yes. She was outside. She wants to go outside again, but it's cold. Like my hands, look, it's already fucking frozen.
So what truck are you driving right there? Right now? Like what is that?
No, I'm inside of a Volvo. It's a company truck. It's not mine.
Oh,
Top.
like Landstar from Landstar?
No. It's another company. Stop.
Oh, is it lease? Can I ask? Are you
No, no, no,
leasing
no,
it
no,
or?
no, no. It's just a company. I just work for them.
Oh,
Nothing else.
you okay? I got you. You stay
It's not
working.
my. It's
Yeah.
not my. It's just to keep me making money. I'm not
Right. No,
rich.
that's cool. I thought you weren't working at all. So I'll retract that statement.
No, I
I
was
just
not.
tell the
I was.
audience you weren't
I
working.
was not working. I just started last week.
Oh,
The
okay.
week before. Yeah.
So
The,
so
the week before. The week
Six
before. Yeah,
Semper
something like that.
Tyrannus says, I remember when I lived in the truck for a few years, I even got rid of the storage unit. Couldn't see paying $2,000 a year for a bunch of stuff I was going to end up replacing anyways. Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
I've done similar sick. Like I am all in this truck. So I do have a house, but my kids took it over, which is fine.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. I
still have
remember
my
that.
bedroom. But I have no home expenses. I don't have anything like that. So I'm all in the truck. And
My
that's why
car
I
is.
would love to have something like that size because it's like a castle compared to these
Yeah.
sizes truck.
And plus, you
So
don't have to deal with
congratulations.
fucking emissions.
Yeah, that too. Um so I
You.
want to say
You.
congratulations and I've been praying for your situation. And I'm glad to see that God is faithful and is bringing you through it. And how has it been, real quick, with you? Has it been really hard for you to mentally deal with? And has it been really hard to like replace your stuff? Some
Shannon,
of the stuff that got burned up.
about that, no. But I have a situation in January. Um, it's not accident. Was actually this company. I did have a situation was a guy, two black guys and a woman on the Civic tried to hijack the truck while I'm running. Even one idiot, he pulled out of the passenger windows. He tried with his hands and hook the trailer. Like you see the headline. He tried to push
Yeah.
that fucking thing, and then he holds one thing. Even that part over here, he broke. He broke that part, so I was losing air. And you believe me or not, for 45 minutes, I did call the police, and the fucking police never show up. You know when the police is show off? When two guys died, they lost control on the car. Two guys died, and the girl was on hospital.
Wow.
Yeah. When you play stupid games, yeah, the two guys died instantly. The guys did hit the bridge, the pillar,
Yeah.
the pillars. The car, they divide the car in two, and the woman was in hospital, but from the hospital goes straight to jail. They have guns,
Wow.
they have drugs, they have everything inside of the car.
Wow.
Of course, I did go to the court one time already, but I have to go again.
That
Was supposed to go already, but they pushed for this month. But I guess it's going to be in March. I'm okay. I did nothing. They see the cameras, they see everything. They say,
yeah.
okay, we saw plus was two people did call them already, the police.
So
Yeah.
how are you do you feel like you're getting out of like the devastating part after after
Oh
just
yeah.
going through all that?
I get the devastating part just last week when actually I received that email. And actually, the dealer and the finance company, the guys call me. But first was the dealer because I put the dealer was involved also because they need some documentation from the dealer. And the guy, we built like a good relationship. So the guy called me and say exactly like this. Hey, I never met one lucky son of a bitch like you. I was like, what the fuck you talking about? It was like, did you check your email from your insurance company? I said, no, I'm driving. I'm not on the phone. That's when I go check the email. I was like, what the heck? That's when the calculation was 135,000 for the truck, was 180, whatever it is in Canadian.
That's so
No,
great.
no. Actually, no. Yeah, something like that, 180 or something like that. So, no, plus of course you're gonna pay the finance company and blah blah blah. I was like, my
Right.
God, I win the lottery.
Yeah. No, it's I'm always saying like, you never we get down when we think bad things happen, but a lot of times like things happen for a reason, right? So
Yeah,
one door
of
closes
course,
and then another one
of
opens
course,
for you.
of course. I did a good down payment on the truck and everything, but
Yeah.
and I paid the truck for 4 months. Now it's like 6 months. I'm paying the truck. No, well, I bought the truck in July and ended of July. So in
Yeah.
August I was starting pay already the truck. Now my first payment was in September. Yeah, I think September. I don't remember. I know I start on no yeah I start in August, but I did bought the truck like almost 2 months before. So yeah, I bought the truck end of June
Yeah.
or no, and I start paying the truck on the third, but was on a third not was on a third June July August. I think I start paying the truck in August or something like that. I don't remember. So all the way
Okay.
until there, plus that payments of course. And I was happy because I did the payment to pay fast, so the payment was high, but I know it was only 3 years plus the down
Right.
payment and everything. So I was, and this insurance, the way it was made, it was perfect because I was at the time I don't even know what the fucking gap was, right? So and then when one started sending me the correction, they put something about including the gap, but actually the first insurance was plus the gap because you know what is the difference between the plus and include?
Yeah.
You know what is the difference?
Oh no, not in detail. No.
Okay, let's say your truck worth 200. Let's say $100,000. If you have including the gap, like the paper lunch start give it to me after that. If you have
Yeah.
including the gap, so what the bank gonna do is your truck worth 100,000, but you won 150. What the bank gonna do it is gonna pay the 100 to them plus the difference. Okay, but let's say if the truck worth 100,000 and you won only 90,000, you're gonna give you 90,000 to them and 10,000 to you.
So the gap covers the rest to cover what you had paid
Yeah,
into it
if
already?
if
Okay.
if is included, but on my case, by mistake, was plus. But then they trying to fix it on included. So, and that is the part that saved my ass. So the
High
truck
five,
worth
brother.
the
That's
truck the,
awesome.
the truck worth 135 US dollars. That's 180 Canadian or something like that. Plus the gap. So that's mean if I won was only 100 and something thousand, 120 whatever it was,
Yeah.
but I gonna have my free 180. So that's
Yeah.
mean I gonna have free money. That's not. I was like I did pay what 50 plus the payments. I did pay what maybe 80,000 or something like that. Something I don't even remember. 80,000 in total, maybe something like that. So, but now I gonna have a free. Like I can buy
I'm
even a
really
brand new
glad
truck.
this really worked out in your favor because I didn't. I was just like,
But
wow. I didn't know
I'm
what was
sure
going to happen.
I'm sure they're not gonna do that mistake again. Because normally the insurance companies they are only including the gap, and that's what the guys they try to do after that, after the mistakes and stuff like that. That's why they took 30 days to fix the problem, but in the same time, do not fix it because I did not let them fix the stuff the way they want to. I said, no. Just because now I have the accident, you guys want to fix it something
No,
to for
yeah,
my
no,
favor.
no.
No, I did pay $1,000, a thousand, or just over $1,000 US in insurance a month. Unfortunately, that happened to me. Was
Right.
the first investigator when they call me, they go see the track. They said, "Oh, um, was from the brakes." I was like, "No, man, I told him, no, it's not. I have witness. Was not from the brakes. Plus, you can see the picture. The track is. I'm gonna show you. Okay, that I'm going to the driver's side. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So the fuel. Okay, this truck has all of that things. Mine did not have that thing. Okay,
Yep.
the fire was on this area. The fuel tank was a bit to the back. The fire was on this area. Then was fuel on the floor. Of course, I didn't have much space because my track between the fuel tank to the axles was bigger, way longer. So it was fuel over it. So I did have the fire extinguisher. So I just stopped the fuel, the fire on the floor, and some of this part, but was fire under that thing. That's why. That's why the fire goes from here and starts consuming the truck from here all the way to that part. So the
Wow.
right part of the truck, all the holes and everything, even the door is intact on the right side. Only that part, well, of course, inside all destroyed.
Oh, yeah.
Inside of the truck was all fucked up. But when I send in pictures, you can see the fire starts like this. Oh, but where's the wind? No, I told him, I know you guys going to say that. I'm going to send you another picture. The wind was pushing to the back of the truck.
Right.
So
So, so what actually ignited the fire, like at the
they
very
say
beginning?
it's a no. No, they concluded it's a no cause. They don't know.
Really?
They don't know. They say it could be a manufacturing defect because that truck. It was one thing I never trust. That truck has a heated fuel tank. So the fuel tank never froze because it has some kind of heating device down there, heats the fuel. So the fuel is warm all the time. Peterbilt does
Okay.
that. So the new Peterbilts have that thing. Not all of them. You have,
Maybe that's a bad idea, Peterbilt. I don't know.
yeah. Listen,
Stick
the
Semper
fuel,
Tyrannis says Umberto, no more burning trucks.
the fuel tank, the fuel tank was open over here and on the sides, on the back was like a triangle going upwards.
Oh wow.
So when I took the picture, was upwards. If was something, the guy that was when the tire burned, the fire go over there and he melted the fuel tank. I said, well, he's okay. If it's melted, everything goes down, not go up,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
And this the thing goes up, not down. That's when the guy goes, oh yeah, okay.
I am so proud of you and happy for you that you are smart and you were on top of every single thing, and this worked out in your favor because of that, because you've already mentioned 3 times in this process where they tried to get over on you. So
Yeah.
kudos to you for like being on top of it, like really,
I
because
never
I
have a
think
situation. I never have a situation that I never think is gonna happen. And everybody knows that truck, even the other trucks, I take care of the things. Even the truck did have. I did only one trip. The truck did have a full inspection because Landstar requires 120 days inspection every 120 days.
yeah.
So even it has the sticker, FMCSA sticker with that date. Was brand new. Even I have on the phone when I did the inspection. I just did one trip. The trip was from Indiana to Calgary, and then I was taking that trip to go pick up in um, in Louisiana and come back.
Wow.
That I lost that load. Was a very good payload, but you know what? That's fine.
Hey, we're really glad to just have you and Blue A still with us, man. Like seriously, like forget all the other stuff. Like I'm thankful you weren't even hurt. You know, that could have been so much worse, and I'm thankful that, you know, you got away from it in a safe amount of time. So have you been
Yeah.
able to replace all your cards and your ID and all that stuff? That's all set.
So yeah, I replaced some of the documents like um, my Medicare, everything. Medicare was easy, so but now I'm just waiting because for the Canadian passport like that, all of that documents they need. They was needed at the time the Canadian immigration certificate. So and I don't remember where I put that. That's a long time ago. So I have to request a new one. I requested, and then that's when
Right.
I send the application for the new citizen card and passport and everything. Should be here very soon. I'm using the Portuguese passport. That's good when you have two passports.
Stevie, listen, we got some comments here. Um, 6 per tyrant. Oh, I read that already. CB says, if I'm not mistaken, truck fires are not covered in any detention time rate con. uh, he says,
Well,
Fire Marshal Umberto has solved the case. 6 per Tyrannus says, yeah, keep it pushing, Umberto. I'd have
uh,
driven it into a lake personally. He says I
um,
joke.
what thing I am fighting because, like I told Landstar, well, if you guys gonna make me do the application all over again, waste 1 month and a half or 2 months, I will demand you guys to pay me 30 days of work because you guys fuck up the paperwork and you guys took 30 days to fix the problem. And on the first, on the 2nd of February, that's when you guys fix the problem. So from the 1st of February until now, the insurance already fixed the problem. So
Oh wow.
Was Landstar fault also? They took too
Right.
long. So if they're gonna make me do the application again, I'm not do it. But I already talked to this public adjuster. I'm gonna make Landstar pay me the 30 days because it's their fault. They fuck up on paperwork, not me. If they say
Yeah,
okay,
well,
you can, if they say okay, you can do it. That was that woman from insurance. They call and start. They said what was the problem, and on the end they say okay, when you have the new truck, when you have all the paperwork and everything, just please send us the documents. Only thing we requested is the drug test. You know that stuff.
Right.
I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I have no
Right.
problem because drug test, criminal report, driver's license report, I can get everything in one single day.
Okay. Good.
Because here in Quebec is a I don't like this province, but actually I can go online because now you have to create an account. You go online, you can print it right away, right away.
Oh,
You go to
good.
the court. You go to the court. You requested a criminal report. They give you right away, and it's free. You don't pay
Wow.
shit. Yeah,
No, that's
you
great.
know.
That's great.
You don't pay like $42. I think so.
Yeah.
In Ontario,
Um,
everything you pay.
CB says I would have walked into a strip club while that truck burned. He just
Even
walked away.
the spare tire of the truck um, was not well. It was okay, but was on the side was burned. I was remember with Sergey was saying to the guy, the spare tire is good, and the guy, no, look, it's not burned totally, but he melted a bit.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad to have you still here with us, still in the gang, and still on Earth. And your dog, God, that would have been even worse if anything would have happened to Blue.
Oh my God, I was worried about the dog because the
She's your
dog.
baby.
No, but she was. I don't know. When I tried to stop the fire and everything, I left the door open. So, and then the dog was still inside. She never left. I was so surprised because sometimes she runs away because she likes to run away sometimes. But then I go inside to take her out and she don't want to come. So and
Oh,
she's lazy to come inside of the truck. Sometimes come, sometimes no. But that day the
yeah,
door was open and I was outside. She jumps inside of the truck. When the truck was in a big fire, I was so worried. And then she jumps out. I think she was looking for me because she not see me or something.
yeah.
And then she was like go and then look and then she was very close to this part of the truck where is the DPF tank and stuff. One other thing, the front of the fuel tank, between the front of the fuel tank and the batteries is the DPF tank, right? So the DPF tank did disappear, the fuel box and everything, the batteries, no problem.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow.
If you're gonna check the video, I did a video, the one that is.
I seen it where you were showing the damage on the truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
The
Everybody go check out Umberto's channel. You can see extra footage to the story. He's sharing the journey there.
Yeah,
If one of my moderators want to put Umberto's link in the chat so people can just click on it, that would be cool.
yeah, because me or you cannot do it because we are alive. So it has to be one person. Yeah, please, somebody
Yeah, they
put the
will.
link.
Somebody will cover me and put your
Yeah,
link in there so your
I will
channel. So
appreciate it. And actually, Sergey, the guy is living now. He was living here in Ontario. Now he lives in Alberta. It's funny because I know him from heavy haul trucking. He does. Give me just a second. So
Sterling said, I contacted YouTube about my live show restriction. They won't tell me how long I can't go live for. Maybe weeks until I find out.
what the heck? What he did? He did something wrong.
Well, he was going live and showing some information on the pew pew. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. YouTube do not allow you to do that stuff. You pews and forget it. No. And I'm surprised.
So they
I told Sergey, be careful because sometimes he does that pew things, and
yes.
but he has a license and is inside of the actually a gun shooting and stuff like that, so he's okay. Maybe because he's a license in a licensed place, so I think it's okay. But don't do that. Pews, forget it.
Yeah, so he got a strike and I guess they blocked him from going live for a minute until they figure it out, I guess, or let him know when he can go live again.
Yeah,
The rule is, Sterling says the rule is no pews on a live show at all. So it was the fact that it was live, right? That's where
Even
the
if
hang
you
up
do,
is.
even if you do videos with pews, they restrict your channel. They, of course, they check you and blah blah blah. And then, like he did that live, they boom, no, they cut him
Yeah,
off.
well, he was able to do the premiere, which he did today. It was posted today on his channel, and he was going over information and showing information about the thing and stuff like that very professionally. And so that was okay. They didn't strike that down. That was it was a premiere, so we were able to live chat, but the actual video was not live. So that was
Yeah.
acceptable. But being live like you and I are right now is not acceptable.
No, I'm not
So
a really. To be honest with you, I'm not a really friend of pew pews. I remember I did use a pew pew a long time ago when I was in Portugal. This guy has a big pew pew, and we are behind the highway and we are doing that thing now. And then I realized I was like, "What the fuck? It's a highway over there, man. You are pew pew. You are over the place." And so then I stop. But I'm not. Let's like. It's not that I don't like. I like, okay, but I don't like to laugh, okay. And I don't know. Yeah. Even I was when I was in college, I told Sergey, hey, we go to that place. You go to play with the pew pew. So
yeah.
I need to release my stress.
Right.
I did not
The
go. I did not go, but I have to go one
Tourette's
day.
Trucker's in the house and has posted a link to your channel, so everybody can check out Umberto at that link.
What the heck? Why
And
I
he
cannot
also
see the?
said that I got a strike and got kicked off for 30 days in 2020 for talking about news stories, how motorcycle deaths were listed as COVID deaths. Oh yeah, they don't like that stuff. And then Sterling says gun content is fine, can't advertise or sell or construct though. Okay.
Hey, Tony. Nice talking to you before, huh? Tony. You know
Yeah,
Tony?
Tony's new in
Yeah,
the
it's new.
trucker
It's
cafe
my
today.
subscriber. That's why
I know.
yesterday I
I know
told
I
him, hey,
subbed to him and then he subbed to me and I invited
yeah,
him to come in our live chat today for coffee and check the
yeah.
trucker cafe out. So Tony, thank you. And I did check out his channel too. Fun guy. Like I'm looking forward to seeing more of his videos. I just checked
Nice.
out a couple and I was like, he's a fun dude. So
Nah, yeah.
I'm enjoying it. So if you guys wanna watch an animated fun guy whose name is Tony the Tourette's Trucker. He has a channel and it's pretty awesome just at first glance. So check him out and subscribe over there.
And
And
thank you for sharing my channel, Tony. Okay, I'm gonna explain something. The Tourette's channel is the name of the channel is. I don't want people like go and then go like making fun at him or something like that because he's a nice guy and he has this thing the Tourette's like, but it's normal, okay. But he's a very nice guy. That's why he has his company and everything is Tourette's. So, but
yeah, we
he's a
don't
very good
you
guy.
know our
Yes.
group of folks over here, Umberto, like
Yeah.
we don't treat
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
don't treat people like that. You know what I mean? So we got a good crowd here and God knows we're a bunch of very colorful, different people from all walks of life, and we just love each other, anyways, right? We're just being truckers together and staying positive and encouraging each other, and it don't matter because every gosh dang one of us has got something different about us, right? And so we
I was
embrace our
talking.
differences,
I, w-
and we just stay cool and just keep on trucking over here. So
yeah.
everyone's welcome, everyone's welcome.
I was talking to
So
him about the truck because I was like, I don't feel comfortable having the toilet on a truck, or honestly, to be honest with you.
oh yeah,
That-
you guys are
yeah,
talking.
because he has the cassette, okay? That thing is like RV, like that airplane and stuff like that. So once you flush it, like he has that type of vacuum. So and then close the cassette. So everything is gonna be on a cassette, so it's no smell. Yeah, I know that. But I'm like, you just imagine one time though, Shannon, let's say you are like having diarrhea and stuff like that. You go too many times on. I don't know for how many times you can flush that thing. Imagine one time, and then the thing gets full, and then the thing is not go down, and then the smell is on the truck. Oh my God, I don't want. No.
Well, if you've ever watched an RV owner, that what they have to go through to clean out those tanks every time they use the
Yeah,
toilet, like, I mean, I just think like, nah. It might be nice to have, but you, like, any RV owner knows, like, if somebody uses that toilet, that means we have to go wash it out again, right? And that's a
yeah.
pain in the butt. So for that reason, I could live with. I live without a toilet in here, and I'm just fine.
Listen, I'm
And
gonna
so,
take the cassette out. I'm gonna take the
right,
toilet. I'm thinking that if, like the Tony was saying, I give it to you.
yeah.
I don't care.
But the shower, the
The shower,
convenience of
I'm gonna
having
give
the
it.
shower is awesome because you can wash Blue A now. She can have a bath, and you got
Loves,
everything right
loves,
there.
loves, loves. Let you do that. Loves you if you go with your dog.
I
They
take
will do
Didi
it.
in there, but to have it inside your cab and just privacy, like, forget
It's
about it.
different. Yeah, it's
I'm
different.
excited. See,
So
I get to have this experience because you're getting one, so I
yeah,
get to like
I was like,
vicariously experience this.
I'm so sick to have that track. I can't wait to. My God,
I
like.
can't wait. So I'm very happy for you. I'm gonna finish up in comments and probably close out here in a little bit, but I'm gonna see. I think the guys have some things to say to you, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump on these comments. Um,
Okay.
Unknown Ghost is in the house saying new to the channel. Well, thank you, Unknown Ghost, and welcome. Um, Tony, the Tourette's trucker says I got a strike and kicked out for 30 days in 2020 for talking about. Oh, I already read that. I'm sorry. He said the Tourette's trucker says I'm definitely a hard watch. Tony, if you want to put your link to your channel in here, that would be awesome.
Yeah, do it, Tony.
The Tourette's trucker says I even named my corporation Tourette's Trucking. Jamie O says, who is the man hand hiding behind the sunglasses? This is Umberto, the trucking guy, right? Is your title of your channel?
Yeah.
Umberto, Jamie, if you remember about a month ago, Umberto was on, and he's the one that his truck caught on fire. So he was just joining us today for an interview and also to update us all on what's going on because he's got great things. He's coming out of that bad situation into a better
And
situation.
you guys can go check on my live video yesterday. It has the picture
Yep.
of the truck.
Yeah, you can see the truck. So Umberto did a live yesterday on his channel. It's called Umberto the Trucking Guy, and you can see this awesome, beautiful mansion that he's about to buy.
Well, I'm gonna have some
So
restrictions, but you know
to
what?
me
I
it
have,
is. To me it is. To me it's like the ultimate. Like that
and to
was
me
my
too,
trucking dream.
and to me
To have
too.
one of them. Rick.
I see people has 140, no, 240 to like, my God, it's like so big, like
I know. Well,
that
so
one is
most of the
200.
time it's a husband and wife team, right? Because
Yeah.
they're doing team and stuff like that. So I'm in awe. Like I think it's fantastic, but they're so expensive. Like maybe one day when I'm running 5 trucks and then I can buy myself a show truck like that for company
Uh,
advertising purposes at the truck show. You know what I'm saying?
listen,
Maybe then.
listen. If you buy a 2020, a 2010, 28, 2008 or 2010, a pre-emissions truck. The good thing on that tracks is I'm surprised. I was checking, like I know a guy works for I don't know him exactly. He works for a Mercier.
Mhm.
I watch his channel because now I'm looking for these tracks like to see fuel economy and stuff like that. And the guy he has a Peterbilt 379 like though this one with 132-inch sleeper.
Yeah.
And the guy is a long haul truck and everything, and he's still doing 7 miles per gallon. Why? Because don't have that bullshit of the emissions track. Like he's not have this DPF thing on the track.
Wow, that's
That's
interesting.
what everybody's saying. That was everybody. I was talking to another guy was in Philadelphia, close to Philadelphia at the TA, and this guy, look at this. What this guy did. He has a 2019 Peterbilt 389, and he put it a Detroit 60 series on the truck. He has a
Yeah.
Packard before. He have some problems with the engine. The guy just bought this 360 series engine. He put I did not believe the guy. I said, "You lying? You playing with me?" He's like, "Go open the hood." I opened the hood. My a 2019 truck with the 60 series engine. I was like, "Oh my god, that's so fucking cool!" And the
Yeah,
guy was,
people really like those. Like I've heard you guys talk about them like they're gold, like a
yeah.
lot.
And the guy showed me. I was like, "What is the fuel economy you have on this truck?" The guy said, "Well, I'm pulling heavy haul. So, but this load is 46,000 pounds. He has RGN with three axle, and the trailer is and the truck is a three axle truck. And it's a normal truck, like with like three axle, like
Yeah,
a step
like
stair
mine.
and the drives like any truck. Just the trailer has one more axle, but the RGN is heavier, and the load was 46,000 pounds. And the guy was doing 6 miles per gallon. The guy showed me, okay, go check, turn the key and check yourself. And I see on a thing on a track was showing 6 miles per gallon. Of course, he's
Ah,
not going to do more. He's not going to do more than that because he's
right, because
pulling
it's
heavy
beautiful.
oil.
Right. Um,
And
Big Pig wants to know if my coffee tastes better out of DIY semi coffee mug. It coffee does taste better out of this mug. Yes. And of course, you already know that this mug too. See,
I
so if
did
you
have a
get one of
machine.
these mugs, your coffee will taste better. DIY's merch store, Snorlord's merch store. Just saying. Um,
I did have a coffee machine on the truck and everything. Like,
oh,
and I
you're
have to
gonna
buy
have it
another one.
all. I know you will. You're gonna have it all. When I get one of those, it will be for a marketing expense write-off. That's when you will see me buy one of those. It will be for show truck purposes. Sterling Wheel says, I'm totally normal. Tolga says, welcome to the unknown ghost. Jamie O says, Tony has a great channel. Everybody check him out, the Tourette's Trucker.
Yeah, he has a great channel. Yes, he has.
Yeah, and so if you haven't put your link in there, Tony, put your link in there. Tolga says, Rig Pig must be correct, sir. Woot. We got Orals Pro 3309 in the house saying, what's up? Oh, okay, Tolga put it in there. Tolga's got a link to the Tourette's Trucker channel. Everybody go check him out. Sub to him. He's a good dude. Fun watch. He's got a great positive personality, which I think that's what makes him fun.
Yes, it is.
And Jamie O says, good morning to you, Tony. Prayers for Tony's son. Okay.
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know what's going on there, but pray for Tony's son. Prayer people. Rig Pig says, Toga, I hope you and your family are well too. He says, I appreciate it, good sir. Everything is well, even more than planned. How about you? Tony says, Jamie, thanks. Thinking about doing a live tonight and talk. Okay. That would be cool. You guys can check out Tony does a live tonight. Rig Pig says, we are doing just fine. Thank you. Timothy Freeman is in the house saying hi. I'm Timothy. Hi, Timothy. Welcome. Rig Dubston says, have you been to Illinois? I'm on my way to Illinois, actually, when I pick up this load. But yeah, I've been there a million times. Jacob Baez, I hope I'm saying that right, Jacob. Can you name an NBA player? Yeah, LeBron James from Flint, Michigan. Duh! IG says, awesome red sunglasses. Yeah, those are cool. So, she's starting to get restless, and we've had a great 3-hour live. So, Umberto, thank you so much for coming in
Yeah,
and
it's
sharing your
okay.
story.
I'm just trying to do something on this phone over here. I don't know what's up. This phone is the YouTube is so different. Videos you download, but like I'm trying to do like post the Toretto's channel and okay, now it's okay. Okay, good.
Oh, you're gonna show it?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it. No, I'm gonna put again because people was talking, right? So I'm gonna share my channel and his channel again.
Okay.
No, I really like his channel. I really do. Uh, the work he does and everything. I really like him. He's doing a
Yeah,
bit
I had
different
a fun
because
time watching him, and I really respect the fact that um he's a happy, positive person, and he likes to be silly. Like, I respect that, and I don't know. I just loved him from the start. So Tony, thank
okay,
you.
I'm gonna
Another
put now my
positive channel is great in my life. Like, I appreciate it.
I'm gonna put my channel now, and now I'm going. 1 second. I'm gonna put each channel. I put mine, and now
It's
I'm gonna
there.
put
Oh wait,
curator.
that's your channel. You just posted.
That,
Okay, Umberto's channel is posted there. Umberto just posted it.
and now I'm gonna put each channel, the 20. Okay. Did you receive it? No.
Kennedy Slays is in the house saying, I have family in West Virginia. Okay. Well, thanks for coming in, Kennedy. Appreciate you. Hit the like on your way in or out for the folks coming in and out. Rig Pig says, Umberto, glad to hear things are starting to go your way. And Tony
Yeah.
says, appreciate all the kind words. Yeah. So,
Did you
so
guys?
yeah. So,
Can
go
you
ahead.
guys check if his daddy? Okay, his daddy's now. Now I can see it. That Toretos. Yeah.
So I drank a whole bunch of coffee. So you know what happens then. And so I need to eat breakfast because I haven't eaten breakfast. And
Ah.
so I
Now
know
I'm gonna
you
show
guys
the
are done
picture of the
drinking
truck.
coffee. Yeah. We went
Now
over news stories. I want to thank everybody for the super chats. We had an awesome update with Umberto, the trucking guy. Go check out his channel. Appreciate you, Umberto. And this was a good one. This is a good beefy one. So for those of you going down the road today, I hope this got you like, well, let's see, what's 3 hours? 170
I
miles.
had
Hope it got you 170 miles down the road. And to the new people who are still watching, thank you for coming in and hanging out with us. Oh yeah, there it is, you guys. There's a sneak peek. He's giving you a sneak peek of this bad beast. Put it
let me
up
put this
closer.
on. Yeah, I'm gonna put on a rotation because it's way.
It's
Okay, auto
gorgeous.
rotate.
It's absolutely. I'm so excited.
Okay, I'm gonna put it now. Okay, 1 second. Okay.
Dee Dee's going banana. You got closer, closer, closer to the
Yeah,
camera.
no, I try because of the sun. Okay.
Okay, there.
Like this.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Look at that, you guys. Look at that. I love it. I'm so happy for you. Oh man,
That's a
that's a
I
beast.
could have changed, but I got to change the color. I don't like the yellow. I'm not.
No.
No, I like, but my favorite color is blue. So, but not now. Later, I want to do some change on the track. The fenders, I want to do a bit different because I want to put another type of bumper. But
Yeah,
now
I
I
know
will
you got to
wait.
make it your own, but it's gorgeous and
You see
unique
on
the
the
way
side,
that it is.
used to have. You see on the side over here, used to have stocks. Also, the guy took it for the fuel economy. But
Okay.
I gonna one day I will put it. One day I will put it because I like to hear
Are you gonna Are you gonna
when I
put
was on my.
Umberto, the trucking guy, on YouTube on the side of it? You got a whole billboard right there to use.
Yeah, it's like I
Brother,
miss
we're
that
gonna
kind of
know when
truck.
you're coming down the road in that thing. Okay, we are gonna know. Like, oh my God, there's Umberto. Here he comes. uh,
Oh
so
yeah.
yeah, hit the like button if you haven't, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me this long. If you have, like, I still got a lot of people in here. Please make sure you hit the like, share the channel if you think anybody else might want to hang out, and there's beautiful Blue A. Look at that dog. She's gorgeous. And so I gotta take mine out because she's getting bananas. My stomach's growling, my bladder's full. Like that's what happens after a 3-hour live. But
Yeah, I'm gonna
everybody have
take
a
mine
blessed
out
day.
also. I'm gonna take
What's that?
my also. I'm gonna call the guy because I wanna see if I can check the truck today. Today is already. It's only
Hey
not
man,
even 12 o'clock.
yeah, just get some footage. That's all I ask, man. I want to see it. I want to be right there with you and see that stuff. But yeah,
I'm
if
gonna
you
have a
can.
lot of work. Like not a lot of work. I'm gonna hit check. I wanna check
Yeah, you
everything.
got
I know it's a bit cold.
a lot of homework to do. Like don't leave anything behind. Like you definitely want to do the full checks on it. I
Oh yeah.
would anyways. So
All right, Umberto, thank you again. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you telling the story and sharing it with my audience. And I hope some more people go over and subscribe to your channel to catch the rest of the story because it's going to get so exciting. And
I'm gonna just explain something over here on your channel because some people got mad at me. Okay.
okay.
Okay, I'm gonna explain why. You know what happened with Trump in New York? Everybody knows.
Yeah.
Okay, so and though did he post a video say, "I will be ashamed of you Canadians if you're gonna deliver in New York." Okay. Me personal, I don't like to go to New York City. I did go. I did go for very little trips. Even with Lone Star, I did like 2, 3 trips to New York. Was not really in a city. I did New Jersey and New York, but was very close to the city anyway. But I said on a comment, I'm sorry, but Trump do not pay my bills. I have to. If I have a good trip to go to New York, I will go. Right? So like, I'm gonna explain one thing. I did a trip from here to New York, not from Ontario, from Ottawa to New York was 400 and something miles, and I got over $5,000 US for that load. Was like 8 hours drive or 9 hours drive for $5,000. So
Wow.
I I need to pay my bills, right? So don't people don't tell me to not go to New York. I say I support Trump as a president. I 100% I support Trump as a president, but I don't know if Trump did that things they say they did it or no. I don't know. I don't sleep with him. I'm not in his house. He's not my friend. He's not my wife. He's nothing with me. I don't know if he did it or no. So as a president, I support him, but as these things they are accusing him and stuff like blah blah blah. I don't know. I hope he don't did it anything, but if he did it, he's gonna pay for that. But don't tell me to not come to New York because no one pays my bills. I need to pay my bills, and that is one main
Run
reason.
your business. Everybody run your business. Like, and
That's
he
it.
will run his, and New York will run theirs. Move
That's
on.
it. That's
Right?
all. So people, I know I received some stupid emails because of that thing I said, and some people even they mad at me, but I told already some people I don't give a fuck if you are mad. I don't care if you
No.
are mad. If
Who
you want to
cares?
pay my bills, come pay my bills. I stay home.
Yeah, who cares? Those people
Yep.
are not on your board of directors, so their opinion
Yeah.
doesn't matter. So,
Yeah.
AJ2103, thanks for coming in today. Hit the like on your way in or out. We're about to close. I just want to say God bless everybody this week. Book ahead, please. I think it's key right now. Negotiate everything. Like if there's $2 more to get your money and work hard. A lot of us have to work extra hard for our money right now. I believe we're going to see the other side of it someday, and don't give up hope. And I
Well,
know Sterling wants to punch me in the face right now. And so Jamie O says, take care, Tony. And yeah, Tony, he says, y'all have a blessed weekend. Okay. And so it's a brand new week. Put on a brand new smile and just rock out, right? Brand new. Whatever happened last week, leave it in the trash. Move on.
well,
And so
I'm gonna leave the straf a week on the trust. Another half was good. So I'm gonna leave it here because that's
yeah,
what make me my day.
yeah. So
Now I'm being like happy now, less stressful after that email from the insurance company.
oh no, I can see
So
the
I'm
smile
happy.
on your face, man. I can see the smile on your face. Like your whole countenance is different. So I'm really glad. And yeah, so everybody out there just have a great weekend, and it's good to have y'all still here today. And we made it through another one, and let's just keep on pushing. Have a great day. Peace out.
Okay, yeah, bye bye everybody.